Alrighty. Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Factorio space exploration. Start of a new week. Alright. Okay. Today, first of all, yeah, we got the Space Spidertron mod. Very cool. I already made a couple of them, so this is my Zoom bot, essentially. Basically just RTG Mark IIs, because now we're producing RTG Mark IIs and personal battery Mark IIs and just a shit ton of exos. Whole point of this is just for extreme speed and getting around the base and stuff like that. Just in general, like this one goes into my inventory when I close it. We have ourselves MODOK over here, which I based off of his yellow color scheme. From I forgot the exact name of the comics run, but I really like that one, so I went with the yellow, and it stands out from the red, so it's really nice. This is also my personal one is green, so there is that. Which this guy is just kitted out with tons of oops, I did not mean to get rid of that exo. Tons of personal laser defense, RTG Mark IIs, shit ton of batteries, and energy shield Mark IIs. So RTG Mark IIs, Energy Shield Mark IIs, tons of personal laser defense, and some exos and batteries, which I just covered. I don't know why I'm repeating myself. But yeah, the batteries are really good because these guys will drain power, and having them is really nice. And as you may see, it's just a bunch of rockets. Which I like more the regular rockets than the explosives, only because of the fact that the explosive rockets can basically anything on contact. So if there's a rock in between me and a biter and the explosive rocket hits the rock, it's going to explode, which is a bit of a shame, sadly. The regular rockets do not do that as far as I know, which is quite nice. I also have the dock here as well, which is set to passive, so this guy can always be in the ship. So this guy's in the ship if I need to go anywhere and to clear out biters. Zoom is going to be in my inventory, so I actually have like some slots here. And then the third one is my personal one, which is my builder, which is just super slow though, but it's kitted out with portable RTG Mark IIs, ton of personal rubber ports, and batteries. Like that's its whole thing. If I actually, I don't want to mine it because there's stuff in it, but yeah. So even though you can only have a max of 200 robots, which means that basically just 4 personal robot ports, having 8 means that even if some of them are drained of battery, then others can still charge. So that's really quite nice. Like we have 32 charging spots, which is huge. Very, very nice. And it's just surrounded by Mark II RTGs to power everything, plus batteries, which do get drained if I do enough building. I found that out. It's pretty rare though. It's pretty rare. Usually everything will power very decently, but it can happen. And yeah, this one has like repair packs and these, and then construction robots already filtered for the top row here. I've also cleaned out a bit of my ship. Like I set this guy up for whenever I'm leaving, like I can enable or disable the storage of bots. If I enable it, you can see they get pulled out. Essentially what this is it just compares the distance times the buffer chest value, but regardless it just compares the distance and then outputs the distance. And then these guys will activate or deactivate based on whether we're leaving to a planet or we arrive to a planet, or surface rather. So in that regard, like once we arrive, it'll store the bots so that the bots don't get pulled into the network. And then back here, this leftover here is just because, like, if I go to Navis, for example, bots will come and use the personal robot port, which I didn't initially want, but, you know, it connected to the network, and that's how stuff gets delivered and whatnot. So it's like, all right, fine. So what I did is I just said if there's more than 22, because this is set to a stack size of 10, I actually just want 12 in here, because that's a full swing of the stack inserter, so 12. But yeah, essentially what I have is if it, like, let's say construction bots or personal robots land in here, And then the logbots get stored, and then if there's more than 22, then they'll just get put into the active provider, which pushes them out into storage. But I also have some here for myself. These are my own, but these are just backup for essentially these guys. Yeah, pretty much. So that's how that works. It's just to make sure that I always have the amount that I need in here to actually like take with me to go to places. But I did manage to, we got some research done, so we managed to extend the ship out a bit, so we got a little bit more space, which is very, very exciting. I'm a big fan of that. Also, yeah, we have buffer chests here with stuff and whatnot. So, yeah, these are all filtered out, which is quite cool. That being said, we are going to be doing... Oh, and then usually when I'm doing buildings and stuff, I'll just grab the zoom and then have that follow. I can be like in the quadrant, building a block and then do that. And then if I need to get out, I can get out and just fly around, which is quite cool. Yeah, so we have water ice being delivered now, which is nice. We also have the train groups mod. So we got these guys going, which is really, really cool. Which I actually need to rename, so these are supposed to be labeled for Calidus, which I totally forgot to do. And now I'm going to have to... Fuck. I'm gonna have to rename these in order. Just because if I have Navi stuff on here, I want to be able to differentiate the two. I think I'll just do a colon here, it doesn't really matter. And this was it cargo parts? Cargo packed from the landing pad going to the delivery, I believe it was. Going to cargo here. That's what that was? Yeah, because it's picking up the packed and then delivering them to here where they get unpacked. Let's see. Yeah, it's a bit finicky. I might have to rename these, probably by myself. I mean, obviously I'm gonna have to rename them by myself, but like the actual group. I guess I could do it from here, huh? Oh, no, I can't. I can just pick which group it's part of. But yeah, train groups has really helped me a lot. Rogue water bottle. But yeah, it's helped me a lot in terms of just organizing repeat train schedules. Because all of these are still also limited to 1. So if I look at the charging station, it's set to just a limit of 1. So it'll just pick whichever one's currently available, which is quite nice. I'm just going to send this one to unload real quick. Same thing with this. We have some parts over there. You as well. And with nothing, we have nothing up here yet. Okay, neat. Neat. And these are the cargo rockets, of course, as we've seen. But yeah, I'm very happy about this because we're basically just unloading. These will get unpacked, and then this cycles through the system as well, which is very, very cool. And that just comes down. This gets set to the 2 lanes. And then the input priority is coming in from the loop, essentially. So just basically so all of this in the middle is just set as a filler in case there's not enough cargo rocket sections on the outside. I did also not set a... Maybe I did in the blueprint, but I did get rid of all of the cargo rockets silos from the blueprint because of the fact that it was like being really stupid, essentially. So actually, let's do, like, in terms of it's hard to explain, but essentially put down a fake rocket silo, which is really annoying. Need to do that and this. You activate when cargo rocket sections less than 100. And then you activate when silo. I mean, capsule is less than 1. And I'm going to have to copy paste. So I guess we're going to be doing that. Do a little bit of this for now. Thankfully I can just do... Actually, I think I can do this. That should copy the shtick, the circuit conditions. That's not too bad. Apart from that, today, the main goal is to do blueprints for cargo rocket sections, so we can take into account the beryllium ingots coming in. Oh, nice, it does. As well as I want to set up, because it just hit me like at 4 in the morning when I woke up. I was like, oh yeah, I should do so-and-so, which is going to be a drop-off of the barrels, like the liquid barrels that we already have from Nalvis, except we're going to put those and unbarrel them, essentially. So those are going to be unbarreled and then reloaded onto trains. So I'm going to set up a block for that. That shouldn't be too difficult. It might be a bit of a pain in the ass, but hopefully it's not too bad. That's my guess, but I could be wrong there. Let's see. Right, I guess I have to do this man. 100. Thankfully, these guys are only stacks of 1 in terms of like capsules and cargo rocket sections. I think that's done on purpose, which I am very happy that's the case. If it wasn't, then that would suck. Is it this one? Yeah. Dude. Oh. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, this one's already at 58. Crazy. Awesome. And then this one's going to be a mirror of the other one. I'm just going to go... Did I go down to up? I do want to keep some parity here. I did go down to up. Okay, that's great. This is cargo rocket sections. And you are capsules. Same thing on this end. I'm gonna go this way. This is actually different. It's now mirrored the other way, I believe. Oh no, I can just do this. That's fine. Cool. Yeah, I want to make sure that it's not actually being stored in here, because that would be incredibly embarrassing. Because I just remembered I have to actually make sure that that's the case. You are fine. You are fine. Okay, cool. Ah, I said Control V. And same for you. Well, that was fun. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so that's what we have now currently, and then the capsules just get sorted here. I didn't want to make a belt or anything. They only need to deliver 1 anyways, so whatever. I had originally set up some smarts to disable the stop if it was like starting to fill up here, but I quickly realized, I don't mind if the train is sitting here waiting to unload. That's totally fine by me. Same thing with rocket fuel. And rocket fuel we actually have, so we have the water ice now, remember, which is cool. So all the water is set. This train's going to be here for a while. Because like filling all of this water plus this water and all of the piping was just like not even that much ice. It's fucking phenomenal. Now we just need to send in the heavy oil, which is over here. How much is this at now? Oh, it's almost filled. It's getting there. It's getting there. Not too bad. I guess I could send it early. Not really too concerned about that. But we are getting some stuff from the scraps. So that's pretty cool. Very happy about that. Also, because I forgot to take into account rockets potentially failing here, I did end up shifting the blueprint, the whole blueprint in general. This stop no longer is connected to this cargo landing pad. It's now just one train. This one is now picking up scrap essentially. And then this is going to get sent to the recycler. So that kind of takes care of that. We also have some coal here, so that's cool. Yes, I know that is, you know, it's not like balanced, quote unquote, essentially in the sense that like, yeah, it would just fill whatever train is currently loaded. But I mean, if it's fine because this is now full, so if there's coal landing here, it's all going to go this way. You know what I mean? It's not too big a deal. I did take that into account when I first made this. I was like, well, I could put the 12 here, but then if two trains are kind of like, well, I mean, it wouldn't really matter. We could split evenly between the two, but this is only here because I don't have another coal train. You know what I mean? If I had a second coal train that would need to get pulled, then it would take this stop and like go over because this one's obviously taken. And then vice versa. Let's say this one here, which is going to, where are you going? You're going to steel. Let's say if we had another coal train for something else. Let's say Pyroflux to rocket, solid rocket fuel. Then that one would probably come in, that would come in here and then pick up this because it's available. And then if that leaves, and then this one leaves, then that would come in here, and then now the steel coal train would come in here. So, you know, if you have more than one, then it actually will eat up the lane, but I'm not too concerned, like what I have here. This is for stone. Yeah, so we have stone going to... Actually, there we go. Stone going to Pyroflux. And then we also have stone going to brick, so that's why they're both sitting here, looking pretty. We do have some other stuff I did over the weekend is I set up some small outposts. So I have one on... I have two on each surface. I have two on Shara here. And I also dropped a little landing pad in case I need to go back. These are not efficient whatsoever. I'm not like counting on them to be, but they are self-sufficient little blocks, basically. And then I gave them like some... logistics bots and construction bots in case like meteors trying to come down. But yeah, they're actually using some of the point defense. I also loaded point defense, but it also should be making some point defense. So that being said, yeah, this is pretty much like taking from the core miner, packaging, or throwing in, well, essentially packaging into the cargo rocket the main output of the core miner, and then the rest gets used in the whole production. Plus the core bits are then used for everything else, essentially making the cargo rocket sections and the capsule as well, which I don't think we've made. At least we made one. This finished 0 products. Well, that is fantastic. It's missing everything. I did limit the outputs of the chests, but yeah, this has been running for quite a long time and it hasn't even produced a capsule. But then again, it probably hasn't produced anything. Like cargo's loaded, but that's because it's missing the rocket sections in the capsule. It hasn't produced any of those. The liquid rocket though, it's also taking forever. So this will just send when it does. Like I did do send launch and cargo full, so I'm not worried about when it gets done. And I have 2 of these per surface. Yes, I know it lowers the efficiency down to 75%, but the output of being able to have 2 of these is like not too bad. And I'm not concerned, like I said, about actual throughput efficiency. Like I don't want the rockets done now and sent yesterday, you know. They get sent as just supplementary because they're based off of the core miner once again, so they are infinite in that sense. Like I'm not really worried. I think once we get Solar 3 and Aquium Acumes, I might come and replace these, upgrade these. But, you know, as it stands, it's like, it does a job. So, Shara for iron, of course. We have Ishmir here for copper. Same shtick. Yeah, 206k. And then there's also... these are the 2 here. And there's also one on, and these are the ones that I have on 0 threat planets because I'm not a masochist and I don't want to put laser defense. There's also one for coal too, if I remember correctly. Yeah, here we go, Mormo. Which is also a 0% threat. This one should be outputting coal. In fact, this thing's actually trying to charge these guys. I put these on quick charge mode. Oh man, that's actually drained. Like, I gave each one of these, I think, 3 stacks. or 3 rows, so 1,500 point defense. But this thing's already like starting to drain. Yeesh. But I put them on quick because I just in case, like, you know, because the dice roll over the 50%. So if it misses one, like I don't want to like crash in here. Essentially, it's just gonna be a real pain in the ass. Same thing here, barely any rocket fuel, but this was like one of the latest sets that I did here. Double miner sets, so yeah, it's pretty much they're roughly the same. So 1,200, was it? Yeah, 1,240 on both. Honestly, pretty impressed. Not too bad. Yeah, it's making solid rocket fuel, which is being converted to liquid, and yeah, everything it's self-sufficient, which is nice. And I have the blueprint right here. That's orbital. Right here. I was messing with the setup for it essentially. And in the blueprint, I actually took out the core mining drill and the rocket silo because these are both set as fakes, and I don't want to deal with these problems essentially. So I just left that as is. Yeah, because when you place them down as fakes, they're also really annoying. Oh, same thing with the meteor defense too. When they're set as fakes, it actually places down a fake one, even though you're using a real one from your inventory. It's just so annoying. Like, I get it. I'm pretty sure there could be a script or something where if you're placing it down, like a little like Lua change in the code that will take care of that. But yeah, whatever. Yeah, that's pretty much it so far. I did set up some logistics to go to here. I just threw down some superchargers just to get it like going over to the mall so we can actually do something in the mall. Nice. But yeah, pretty much. Apart from that, yeah, so you might notice if you use the Space Spidertron, we do have the chain shooting speed in the 4 rocket launchers. I added that in because I am a Lua master. Now it took me like a couple of edits to actually get that going because I forgot to put parentheses in describing the data, which I'm fucking stupid, but once I figured it out, I figured it out. So now it has the same inventory space and the 4 rockets and the same grid size and the same amount of HP as a regular Spidertron. But Spidertrons can't be used in space, so this is the alternative. What else? I think that's pretty much the wrap up for what's been done over the weekend. The little nuclear ship that I have, honestly, is really solid. Like, the water efficiency on that is insane because of the condenser turbines. Yeah, you know, you're producing less power, but man, it's phenomenal. Like, the water reusage is just incredible. I barely ever run out of water ice, and if I do, I can either grab it from here now, or I can actually just go to a little water ice thing, mine it out, log it in, and then just leave, basically, you know, and then come back and refuel. It's really not that bad. Do we finally have plates? Oh, I still do not have plates. Well, that's because all of this is done off of recycling, remember? So we're going at the recycling pace. We do have a absolute buttload of iron ingots, though, which is nice. I'm presuming it's probably like that for steel. Oh, no, steel is nothing. Okay, fair enough. Oh, is it because this one's only going to iron? Am I not picking up for steel? No, yeah, it's only going... Oh, it's going to this. Right, okay. Yeah, I might set up another one to come pick up and drop off for the steel molten iron. I actually had to change the train stop for that because it was going to the wrong location. Once I realized that, I was like, oh, no. Keep 200 water ice in the Spidertron for emergency. Yeah, I might, honestly, but I do have a buffer chest for it. So the water ice and the uranium fuel cells essentially have 3 chests each. So there's a requester chest, there's the buffer chest for it right next to it, right next to the requester. And then in my row of storage, there's also... at the bottom row, there's one for uranium and one for water ice, and then one for solid rocket fuel, so I can if I get stranded somewhere, I can turn it into liquid rocket fuel and then get the fuck out of there. It's not going to produce enough, I think, to fill up any of the tanks, but most of the services I've gone on, I was able to cover my ass out. But then again, I did set up the logic so I don't have to use the rocket engines, which is really nice, and just go off of ion when I'm in space. It still uses up the rocket fuel even if I don't have the rocket engines on when I leave the surface, which is kind of funny. It just voids it out of the storage. So I technically don't even need to have the engines. They don't even need to be connected as far as I know, which is kind of cool. I could just have them on the ship and then just not have them connected to the storage of the liquid rocket fuel. In fact, I don't even know if I really do need the engines, but either way, that is a thing to have, because if I do need to go faster, I can just turn them on, so it's not a big deal. Finally, these did get made. So last time we made the blueprints for them, now we do have the ingot to plate for beryllium, holmium, and iridium. Iridium takes way longer. It's 10 seconds, so I can only get 3 outputs of it. But I mean, you know, it's still better than nothing. These are easily pasteable too, which is quite cool. And these would have this would also be done on a train group. So it'd be a train group if I have multiple blocks of any of these. So it'd be like just one train each for the unload, and they would wait to go to pick up and then just ship it over. So there's that. So yeah, let's do the blueprint for what's probably going to be the easiest one. I think cargo sections might be tougher, so we can keep it for last. Let's do the barreled fluid to unbarrel, because why not? Right, so I'm going to go over here, grab the 12. Okay, let's see. So we need to have a barrel pickup station. I think I'm going to recycle it back to steel. Or we could just put barrels into rockets and ship out the barrels, which probably wouldn't be too bad of an idea. For either way, they're going to get reused. It just depends on whether we want to have local steel from the barrel production as like supplementary, or if we're going to be reshipping the barrels out. So there is that. Only make a fast spaceship. Yeah, as we get the... Actually, how much are we at now? So you did a bunch of rocket survivability? Okay. Yeah, as the threshold increases for the spaceship integrity, yeah, you can definitely start packing some engines in there and getting pretty quick. Like if I need a speed boost to get out, like for example, to go to Shara from Calidus orbit was with only my ion engines, because I didn't want to use the liquid rocket fuel in case I needed to get the fuck out of the planet. That was like a 20-minute to 30-minute flight, I think. I don't remember exactly, but it was really long. I was like, okay, cool. I started the flight, and then I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go make some food and like take a nap. And I come back and it's like, okay, cool. Now I can anchor. Oh man. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do pickup for barrel down here. I don't know if we want to. I can probably, depending on the speed of the recycling from barrel back to steel, I can probably unpack the barrels back into liquid and then take the barrels and immediately recycle them into steel. I'll turn it back on. All right. Where is it? Here it is. So we could do that. There's also... Yeah, if not, the barrels on the line, and then we can just have the barrels put back onto a cargo rocket ship and just ship out barrels. It's a lot of fucking barrels, though. That is true. It's a lot of barrels. I guess the one perk that we have in terms of the way that I set up the cargo rockets here is that it's one train per cargo rocket. Oh, ideally, it's like one train per cargo rocket. Yeah, you can have multiple trains come and deliver it, but it'd be like one thing. So if we do barrels, we can have like 3 barrel rockets shipping out to different planets. So that is a bonus if you want to do barrel shipping, essentially. We're just reusing the barrels. If we do steel, then yeah, it would just be supplementary to the steel that would be produced from the incoming iron ore. So there's also that. In my opinion, I would probably just recycle the barrels, like as in, or ship the barrels back out, because then they can go to planets that are only barreling shit and shipping them back. So there's that. That way you don't have to actually produce steel on that surface and then make barrels on that surface. Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. Could be viable for space to recycle. Greater than X, craft less than X. Yeah, that's also possible. We do have all of the pylons connected to both the red and the green. So that's totally viable. That too, I guess. I mean, it's not like that big of a deal. Like, granted, yeah, it's gonna be a shit ton of barrels, but the barrels coming in for the liquids is gonna be quite a bit. Like, I don't actually know exactly how many. Actually, on Navis, I am making barrels on the spot for barreling. So that is true. And that's taking in iron. Actually, it's taking in iron ore. Where the fuck is that? Oh, it's over here. Yeah, so it takes in iron ore, cooks it, makes barrels liquids, and then chucks those into the trains. So if we do recycle barrels, it would mean that here I can just drop off barrels instead of cooking the iron. So another strain on iron. Set this up to just recycle the barrels back into this line, so it'd just be like this barrel line coming from the train itself. That's not a bad idea. We would always have one barrel train. Actually, we can literally put a landing pad here. No, I don't think I would do that. Now I think about it. Recycle and send the raw steel. That is totally possible. I'm just thinking that like I have to have a train come and pick up cargo parts and the capsule, and I don't really want to do that. Yeah, we could, if we do send the steel, that's totally possible. Then the steel, I would just have it land like somewhere where we can easily just log the cargo parts and stuff. I don't know where. Somewhere like maybe around this line, whatever. It's really not that big a deal because this is already part of the double, so I would just put like a little T-junction. Come pick up steel that goes just for barreling of liquids, and then we can just have the log come and pick up the cargo parts and the capsule. Thankfully, it's really small. It'd be something like this, basically, except for barrels. Doesn't take up too much space. This could be shifted over, so you can have more room here if that's really what we want to do. Or steel, either way. Like, if it's dropping off the steel, it'd be the same thing. We just, it would be the same setup. But either way, that, I still need to actually build this, so let's have, I think I'm going to do something like just this here, and then this will go across, or go this way. I'm kind of left with like 1, 2, 3, 4 stops if I just do the corner unbarreling. Let's see how fast, actually, I should check this first. The question is, do I want to do... Depends how fast I want this produced, because I could do space manufactories, which would be insanely fast at unbarreling. I think that's like, since it's speed 10. So I want to do, let's say heavy oil. Holy fuck. Yeah, 2.5k per second. Yeah, that's pretty quick. What do I need for an alternative of that? So that's a speed of 10, so I would need 10 space assemblers to actually match that. What is this? 1, 2, so it's 3 by 3. Oh, is that too high? There we go. I need something like essentially this. So it's a little bit more than that. Where's it like that? Oh, because it's a speed of 1.25, right? So I would need, yeah, so it'd be 8 versus 1. What's the power on this? 2.7 megs. This is going to take 3 megawatts. Ah. All right, I think I'll just go with the space manufactories. I mean, we're already making them too, so how many do we have over here? It's been running forever. Oh, yeah, no, this thing is full. Also, this is full too. And I think this is also backed up, right? Yeah, okay, cool. All right, yeah, so we'll do, let's see, if we do 2.5K per second, so it's 200, oh, I didn't have Launchy open. Oops. I want my calculator. 2.50, oh no, not 2.5, it takes 80. I would need 80 machines if I want to do 200K to 200K and almost immediately. That's not going to be viable in this tiny space. So I think we can do, I don't know, let's see. Let's just fuck around with some schematics. Yeah, so I'm going to do heavy, light, what do we have coming in? We have heavy, light, I don't have petroleum or lube on there, but we have heavy, light petroleum and sulfuric acid. 2, 3, 4. Beryllium hydroxide, huh? I think there's only 4. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so we have 4 liquids on barrel. Actually, that works out really well because if we're doing corners, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 corners. And then depending on how many fucking barrels this makes, we could do some actual barrels and then some recycling back to steel. So there's also that. Depending on space, compact, everything else. Compact beacons? Yeah, we could do that too. That's totally possible. I think at the speed it runs though, it's really not that bad. Alright, let me just do heavy real quick. Should be the same speed for all the barrels, which is nice. But yeah, that's something that I want to do because that way I can bring up liquids and then I can start doing shit that requires liquids, essentially. How do we want to do this? Ooh, wait a minute. This is already going to be, oops, this is already going to be 100 now. Oh, already one of these is 50. Okay, so this is like a space belt on its own. Oh shit. Okay, so we can only really do 6 of these. Oh, that makes it way easier. Okay. That's gonna be the limiting factor then. So then we can do, say, input output. Now this is gonna be, it's 50 barrels at a speed of 50 in is not hard. It's just like, where the fuck am I? It's gonna be 5 in, roughly. Or more like 4, right? What's the speed? 13.85 times 4. It's already 55.4, so we only need these guys. The only thing is, I think the unpacking. I'm just gonna do this because I'm gonna put some long-handeds here. Now these guys are only running at 3.46. So if I want to do 50 divided by 3.46, means we need 14. Okay, that's not happening. In that case, I'm just going to put these back to the middle. And I think we can just do something like that or above. I know for a fact I'm going to have the pipes running on the backside. Actually, wait a minute. No, yeah. The only way that this would work is if we put a gap in between, I think. Because then I can do belt weaving bullshit. This would go this way, and then this would be like that. This is input. It'd be 3 on one side, 3 on the other side, and then this would be going the opposite direction. Oh, I'm not a fan of this curve here. And even then, this is 50, but one side of 45 is 22.5, so that's not even gonna work. It works going this way because the belt is gonna be saturated on both sides. The output is not gonna work though. It's gonna have to be something like this. Let's do this shit. I think, but this guy's gonna put on this side of the belt. These two are gonna put on this side of the belt. This guy's gonna put on this side of the belt as well on the far side. So this doesn't even work. Oh god. Okay, here, let's do the unpacking first. I would do something like this and just keep it really simple. Have the gap. There we go. So that's gonna be gonna be both sides of the belt. That's fine. Then input, then it can just be this, of course, which I'm going to mimic just to kind of the same there. Right, so I can do that. Let's be pipes going that way then. That's not too bad. The 3, and then just oh right, we can't flip. Be something like this. That's actually not too bad. And then heavy oil will be going up. I guess to mimic it, I'll do that on the upright. You know what? You know what? You know what? You know what? We could just run the pipe down the middle. We gap this by 3. Still very small for this corner. We have our 6 lanes. Oops, this is going, good thing I caught this now. Yeah, and then we just do undergrounds. Oop, we do this here. So this is gonna be rotated this way. And then we just run this down. That is not a bad idea. It's gonna do a 3, I think. And then from here, what? So it's gonna be a 3 as well. And then what is that? 7? Fuck yeah, let's go. I'm getting good at gauging this shit, which is nice. No, I say that right now, but I'm really not. Oops, I don't want that shit on the ground. Let's get rid of some stuff from my inventory. Oh, actually, how's power going to be? So this is 2 megawatts of I might actually throw some efficiency modules on here. We're going to have 4 blocks of basically, was this 12 megawatts? It's not much. It's going to be 48 megawatts. Maybe, whatever. I know I'm just complaining. Just complaining to complain. That's really nice. Actually, that's perfect because the longest we can go is a 7. Well, no. Actually, if we do a... Yeah, longest we can go is a 7 anyways. That's the one that has a junction in the middle. Alright, well that worked out. Now we can actually move these a little closer. Oh, no, we can't. Okay, yeah, because of the fact that that's a 7. Because if not, it's going to be a 6, which doesn't work out. Actually, 6 can be done with 2 3s. I like it as is. Okay, so output... Well, that's not too difficult, because this is going to be going, I think, backwards. I think each one of these could actually output a barrels to... Let me see, 1 2 3 4. We have 1 2 3 4. This guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. Yeah, we can have each barreling station from here be right after it. So a barreling train to pick up from the unbarreling train. I mean, not a barreling train, a barrel train in general to come and pick up the unbarreled barrels. So this is going to produce 15k per second. Oh god. Oh my god. Okay. That's actually a little bit of a problem because a pump's max throughput is 12k. So I guess we're going to be running off 12k, which then means I don't need to produce nearly as much. I only need 4 then. 5? Yeah, right? It's going to be basically 5. It's 2k, 2,500 times 5. It's actually 12,500, so it's not too much of a loss. Unless each one of these runs its own pipe, which we can do going like this. And just run in parallel, and then we have 2 pumps. Which is not a bad idea. Oops, I want to do copy. And we can just have 2 pumps, which will be enough to catch the overflow of everything. Speaking of which, the pickup is going to be... Do I not have still have a pickup? Load unload. Oh, right, I could use this. The pickup is going to be... I think I'll set it up to 2 pumps. I don't think I'm going to do the 1 pump pickup. Kind of doesn't make any sense at that point. So I'm going to do this. Here. Flip, 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 flip. And then we're going to do 2 pumps. This might actually just be a long one like that. I'll figure that out. As well as the final placement of this. This might actually just push in the middle. That's a freaking even, of course. I guess we can make this an odd, just to match up with it. Gonna help out anyways. So let's move this over just by 1. Which, and then we'll just combine with pipes here. Alright, whatever. Yeah, then that works out, because we could do, like, 2, 3, well, it's not going to be an exact 3. And then just do, like, the 2 pumps pushing in. It's actually going to be like this. There. I don't know. Something like that. Unless we also do this. I don't know how much a single pipe can actually throughput. I know it's like 100, but is that like 100 per tick? Because if it's per tick, this, whatever, we'll figure it out. Yeah, and then I guess, so, okay, so then the unbarreling is going to be on this side, which is going to be the 6 space unload. Right here. This is going to feed into this, but I do want to do a 6 to 6 beforehand. The cool thing is I really only have to do 1 of these corners, because then I can just copy paste the other 4. That's the genius. The genius. All right, so let's do 6 to 6. And I don't know exactly where this is going to go. That might actually be this final resting place for it, essentially. Oh, is that going to... I might want to manually flip it, because I think I want to have the loading here. Which means then it's going to be loading here and here. We have the 4 unloads. The 4 loads. Because if not, if I flip this, it's going to be an unload, load, unload, load, unload, load. Which does have its symmetry all around. But I think I want it to be more like, you know, mirrored in that sense. Yeah, that'll look a little bit better. So 3, I think? No, it's a gap of 4. Oh no, I'm way off. It's gap of 5. Yeah. As for power, that's not a big problem. We'll just throw down a sub somewhere over here and we'll take care of everything for the most part. Oh, that's actually kind of annoying. I might actually move this over just to make it so that the sub will actually cover everything. Also, this is going to be a pickup station. Unless I run all of the barrels through a huge blender in the middle, and then that's going to ship it to the 4 outputs. Yeah, I'm just going to do barrels. I don't want to turn it back into steel, honestly. This is going to be way more useful than I think it's going to end up being, that I think it is right now. Like if we're actually shipping barrels via rockets, that's not that bad. Because it's going to be 1 rocket of barrels equals 1 rocket of filled barrels, essentially. So it's a 1-to-1 in that regard. Yeah, that's pretty good. Steel, yes, the steel can make more barrels, but I'm not really too concerned with that. Plus, we can use barrels. Well, actually, we wouldn't really need to use barrel space in the space station itself. Right. Yeah, okay, so let's run all of this towards the middle. So I'm just going to run this around. Oh, and this works out because it gives us a little gap here. Push that through. Oh, that's a bit of a problem. Oh, fuck, actually. I didn't even... I did not take into account that. I see. Alright, this is gonna have to be an even number again. Shit, okay. I'm gonna take off these though. Because that way the belt can pass through, I think. Right? Yeah, that works. Okay, so then this is gonna come in here. Yeah, damn. Bit of a shame, but you know, it is what it is. At least it still looks good. Looks are everything. Okay, so then these will be, so we'll have 6 belts. All right, that works out. This is 50, this line's at 45, so we're only gonna have, it's not gonna be fully sufficient. We aren't actually gonna be doing the full 50, so it's not gonna be full 2,500 per second. Because then you would need essentially 2 space belts per, just for that extra 5 per second production, but or consumption and production. But yeah. This can be moved down. I do like how this looks though, it's pretty solid. Alright. That gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, man. Oh, he's saving it for you. Oh. Let's see, where am I currently? Oh, I'm over here. Okay. Yeah, let me send myself back to my spaceship here. Why not? Right. In the meantime, let's head back here. What? Oh, whatever. I guess it's good to break it down with steel. That's not a bad idea either. Actually, yeah, because that's just general steel, right? That could be used any. Yeah, let's do that. So recycling that. What's the speed on that? That's going to be in a recycler. Just out of curiosity. Even like worth it. It's 2 seconds. Oh, that's awful. I might be better off barreling it here and then recycling it somewhere because this is 5%. We're producing fucking like 270 barrels per second. So if we do what? 4. It's 70 times 540. There's no fucking way that's happening. All right. Understood. We're barreling this. Or we're shipping the barrels. What am I don't know what I'm looking for here. I'm gonna do this. Oh, even then, that's not even what I want to do. I have to bespoke this. Oops. I don't have stack inserter. Yes, I want to go down, up. Alright, so that 6 is going to feed right into that. This one's going to feed into this. Oh, that does mean that... Okay, I'm just going to do the rotational thing, because if not, then if that's symmetrical to this, then it's going to feed into this one, which I don't want. Alright, so this is going to be... limit of 1. Going to be barrel load. Barrel load. And then we're just going to leave it at that. This is going to be heavy oil pickup. The general heavy oil pickup. And this is going to be actually specified. So it's going to be heavy oil barrels. Unload to heavy oil. All right, I think that is pretty solid. What? Oh, why did solitaire pop up? Why is it like fucking diagonal? That's weird. Oh, is it because it's on my side monitor? Oh yeah, that's... Huh. That's weird. Alright, well, anyways, I want to close that. Yeah, okay, so then this is going to be a 6 to 6, so something like this. Then we're going to do, what gap of here, I think? It's 5, right? Oh wait, what the fuck am I doing? I don't need that one. Yeah, let's move it down. It's 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that takes care of that. So now we can bring in these guys, which I'm gonna probably bend down and it go right over. Oh, it does. That's phenomenal. Actually, is this the final location I'm gonna put this? Sadly, I might even almost just do an odd number. I have the space. I'm not really concerned about that. Just because then I can throw 3s down, and then it's also going to line up with this. So let's do that. This can now have a straight, which is fine because that was kind of what I was planning to do in the first place. 3, 3. And we can move this over. That works out. This can be here. Hey, you've joined the game. Is this small enough that I can power everything with 1 sub? Oh, not quite. Whatever. We'll just throw 2 down. Sadly, that does mean that this got moved. It's not as straightforward as it was anymore. I could do this instead and rotate it. That's totally possible. Just line it up. Let me just bring these guys over. Still keeps it clean to that regard. And this just goes straight up. I'm actually going to make the gap here. It's fine. There we go. All right, and then finally we have our 6 from here. So do I want to put the balancer there? I don't want to kind of do the same thing, but here just to keep it in line. I might. That's not a bad idea. Move this over. Try taking this, rotate. Flip, G. Wait, no, it's oh no, this wouldn't even work because it's, yeah, that's right. We'd actually need to do I would kind of want to line it up with these 6 here. I don't need this. So something like that. Question is then, do I want to do something like this? It's not that bad. I will keep it clean, which is very nice. Yeah, let's do that. The sub is a big planet. Yeah, it's fucking huge. Okay, so that goes here. I'm gonna copy this because that's gonna come down here. All right, so that is not. Oh, I did cut this like a moron. Okay, so I'm gonna have to rebuild this. Oops. Bit of a shame there. Bit of a shame. Ah, this save is so freaking huge. I was looking at it yesterday and I was just like, oh my god. How many MBs? Whoa. There we go, buddy. Okay, so now we can do power. I'm probably gonna just slap one of these down over here. Do want to cover that, so let's do like this, and then just throw one like here. Now we should be able to copy this setup, rotate it, paste, rotate and paste, and finally rotate and paste. Actually looks kind of cool. Alright. I mean, I knew it was going to be like, you know, it's good that the pattern was going to line up in a sense. Like, of course, because you're rotating the same thing, it's going to come out looking nice, but I wasn't... whatever. Okay, so this is now... So that was a heavy, this is going to be light. It was going to heavy, light, petroleum, of course. Oops. Here... So light barrel, unload to light oil. A weird space there. This is going to be light oil load. And that's barrel load, so that's fine. This is now sulfuric. Oh, no, not sulfuric, petroleum. Unload to petroleum oil, or petroleum gas, but purple to purple. That's barrels. This is sulfuric. This actually worked out with all the four that we're bringing in. I knew that I did say that that was going to essentially what was going to happen, but it's pretty nice. Regardless, you go there. I will have to change the recipes. Good thing I just remembered that. Because that would have been very embarrassing. Okay, so heavy, don't need anything else. You are light. You are petroleum. And you are sulfuric. Okay. How's power? Power's covered. Nothing else needs to be in the middle. So I think we can just do this. Oops. I'm gonna keep the walkway out there even though we don't need it anymore. Just because it's nice to have. Very nice. These are all limited to one. Just making sure. I don't want trains fucking stacking up where they shouldn't be. Okay. Cool. So now we can blueprint this guy. Do barrel unload. Oh, honestly, I don't actually need to give them recipes because then it could be any barrel that we need specifically, but I'm gonna add it to I already did all the work, so I'm gonna add the barrels in here just so I remember. Kind of awful, but whatever. It's the 4 barrels, huh? That worked out. File, train stop names, create blueprints. B, right click, and I'll paste it down here, I guess. Now we can go back into satellite uplink, press B, grab our barrel unload block. Where the fuck do you want to put this? We could actually put it down here, that's not a bad idea. We can also do it over-ish here. Kind of near the train stops. Oh, I ended up finishing the second solar block here, so we have lots of power. Which is perfectly fine, because I totally forgot to put efficiency modules. Not that they really needed it in the first place. Alright, I'm gonna put it over here. That's our actual production, or at least semi-production blocks over here. Let's see. Give this a little marker too. Barrel unload. Yeah, so down here is like plates, ingots, smelting stuff, and then here it's like starting to get into secondary or intermediary products plus other stuff, and production upwards and outwards as well. I know Naquium stuff is going to be essentially on this side or this side, doesn't really matter. One of the two sides. Yeah, and then just like liquids and what other stuff is just going to be being processed. Granted, bricks probably should have been closer towards down here for actual production, or like base production blocks, but that's totally fine. I did have the green circuit one that we had done, which I haven't built yet because I'm not really sweating too much on green circuits. We do have green circuits on cargo if we need to. That being said, now we can actually start working on the real meat and potatoes, which is going to be cargo rocket parts. Do something with the beryllium ingots. Alright. It's not going to produce much, but then again, it's going to be kind of supplementary. Well, this will actually be more or less a production, unless... and then the... what was I going to say? And then the cargo rocket sections coming from the delivery cargo rockets are going to be essentially the supplementary in that regard. But this, I do want to output packed, and we're gonna do this recipe here. But LDS, RCUs, cargo pod, rocket fuel tank, heat shielding, beryllium plate. So that means we need to bring in water ice, petroleum, sulfuric, coal, stone, iron, copper, and beryllium plates. That's perfect because we already have the plate, ingot to plate for beryllium. So we just need to bring in ingots for that. Water ice we already have, so that's already covered. Now we're gonna have the barrel unload. So both the petroleum and the sulfuric is covered. We have coal that we can bring in by rocket. Stone we can bring in by rocket as well. And iron ore and copper ore we could also bring in by rocket, but we can also pick some up from recycling as well. So that's another option. That's pretty much it, huh? Alright, so what is that going to be? How many train stops is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 train stops. Really? Only 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. That is really not that bad. Okay. So let's get the 12. And then depending on how production is going to go... like I said, it's not going to make much, but it's fine. So we need LDS, which we could do with aeroframe, because we're bringing... Oh, but then we have to bring in cryonite rods, huh? That's fine. I'm going to do everything on a belt. I don't really want bots doing anything here. So I'm going to try to make a little bus. Essentially, like a mini bus, and just have that for this production. It's going to be a little stupid, but we'll see. So LDS is going to be plastic, glass, steel, copper, and yeah, pretty much. Oh yeah, well, oh yeah, that's right. We can bring in. Oh yeah, we're going to bring in iron and copper plates, so we don't even need the ore. Right. That's totally true. Also steel. So technically, we need 10 trains. What else? Glass, right? Well, glass I can do on the spot. I might just actually bring in stone. So RCUs, some red circuits, green circuits. Yeah, I should probably bring in stone, because then I can do the tablets and glass. Versus just bringing in brick. That's a little dumb. Cargo pod. Oh, refill tanks. That's I know that's like steel and stuff. That's fine. Plus red circuits and the iron chest, fast inserted steel plate. Okay. Battery. Okay, that's fine. All right. So I guess first thing is figuring out where everything's gonna go. Also, do I want to do this in a space manufactory? Question. The rate on this thing. 0.33 per second. Yes. So what I was trying to do with these little outposts is actually do it on belt, but I didn't want it to take up too much space, so that's why I just did everything with bots. But I'm essentially gonna have to recreate this production, except on a little micro bus. Fuck. Okay. But I do want to get it done because it is quite nice, and that way we can make our own. I don't want to just train in all the parts, which would be its own production. Like a cryopod, cargo pods would be done in some place. RCs could be done in some place, and fuel tanks could be done in some place. Or you could just slowly make the sections themselves in a block, which I would prefer to do. Pulling from the raw resources, or at least processed resources. All right. Well, enough stalling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. Okay, so I know we need to bring in a water ice. This isn't necessarily the order. I should just give it the actual icon. I know we need to bring in petroleum and sulfuric. Bring in petroleum. Sulfuric. I know we need to bring an iron plate. Copper plate. Steel. Beryllium plate. Oops. We also need stone. What the fuck else do we need? Oh, coal. Wait, what do we need coal for? Oh, plastic. Right. Right. Okay. Oh, God, this is gonna suck. Okay. Okay. I think we should do these smaller sub blocks to begin with. I could build it the way that I wanted to originally build it. With the little outpost, which is not a bad idea. It's each one of these parts would be bespoke production, little bespoke production blocks. So the plastic would, for example, LDS would have its own plastic production, glass production, steel plate. Well, in that case it was production, but steel plate and copper plate fed to it. RCUs would have its own battery production, advanced circuit or red circuit production, glass production again, and then iron circuit or iron plate, and so on and so forth for each of them. It's not a bad idea. I do have the space for it. It's gonna get a little fucking nutty, but alright. LDS. 5 per second, 10 per second. What is that putting 1? Oh, right. I should look at the actual end product as I'm doing this. I need 4 per second. Nah, it's not even that much. So if I'm going to be going, it's really based on our output here. Let's say I want to do, damn. Also a little locked on input as well. Let's see, what needs actual steel? So LDS needs steel. Cargo pods need steel. That's 2 lines. Fuel tanks need steel. Rocket fuel tanks. That's 3 lines of steel. We're gonna unload 6. Limit of distance that is feasible for belts. Oh god. Yeah, once we get space, or is it deep space? Oh, you're talking about actual distance. Yeah, you're gonna need some trains, dude. Just get the, just throw down some of the, fucking these guys, the maglevs. They're gonna go super fast. They'll bring you a ton of shit. You have some on you? Nice. So we need 3 belts of steel. But that's not even full belts of steel, because this is going to be pure belt power. Yeah, good old belt bases. 5 per second. So with one steel belt, we can afford LDS, cargo pod, and I also believe fuel tanks. Right, that's going to be Jesus Christ. Oh boy. Okay, I should break this down into actual smaller productions. As I said I would. I don't know why I'm like overcomplicating shit. Alright, so you are gonna make LDS, and for that I need the glass and plastic production. Okay, so plastic I know is going to be 2 chem plants. Oh right, I can't do that here. What's the alternative in space? Biochem, right? Yeah. 2 biochem plants. Holy fuck, that's gonna start getting out of whack. So this is gonna no, it's 5 because this produces. Oh shit, never mind. It's actually 8 apiece. Forgot about the speed on these guys. Oops. I'm getting too nervous making this. Good god. It's 10, right? Yeah, so we actually just need 2 of these. That'll suffice. 16 per second, which is eating not too much petroleum. A little bit of coal. It's actually not even that much. Wow. All right. So plastic is done, and then we need glass, which is thermodynamic facility. That's you. To do glass, we also need sand, which is going to be mechanical. So I'm going to do the sand recipe because of course. Let's do it thermo. I don't want to bring in Fireflux, so we'll just do this. So this guy on his own is going to be making 1 per second. We need 10%. Oh, God. Also 3. This is pretty... Oh, this is producing 6. Okay. So... I just need to stack these real quick. This is how I usually like to set up my production chains. Cut. So you were first. Is your plastic on the line? Then glass, which the prerequisite for that is the sand. Now this is only 2 per second. I need 10, so that's going to require 4, 6, 8, 10. This might not even be feasible. Is that really the fastest way of making anything? Yeah, right. I guess the alternative would be the Pyroflux then at that point. We're right on that. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to be dropping off Pyroflux. Also takes 48 seconds. Holy shit. That's not happening. How much do you make per second? 1. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Alright, we might have to beacon this guy. Or at least module it. That's a bit of a pain in the ass. I really want to make this take more power than it needs to. What else needs glass out of curiosity? Because we could afford potentially one production block of that. RCUs need 5. That's not that bad. Storage tanks need... Oh, they don't need glass, do they? No, they don't. Okay. That's not too bad. Alright, well, I'll see when we get to the actual whole rigmarole. That's pretty much it, because after that it's steel and copper lines. So you are eating 40 sand, produce 6. That's 12. That should be 24. So 3 more. I think. 42. Yep, that's a spare of 2 sand, only eating 14 stone. Not bad at all. All right, so this, and then let's just do, for example, actually, I don't have to worry about the rest of that, the steel and the copper. So that's LDS, which I'm going to move towards the middle. There we go. All right, so now we need RCUs, which needs batteries, which is biochem. You need 1.6 batteries per second. It produces 1, so I'm going to need 2 of these. You also need a red chip. 1.6 red chip per second. Wait, actually, what's after, oh, iron plate, yeah, so I don't have to worry about that. Okay, so red chip can be done in this guy. Probably don't want to, oh, actually 1.667. Wow, that's actually 1-to-1, that's nuts. All right, this needs plastic of 3.33, so that's only 1 biochem. So you're gonna go above that. So this is gonna be its own little production thing. Yeah, that produces 8. Okay, so then we need green chip. We need one of these. You're producing 20 per second. That's way more than 3. In fact, I probably can get away with a space assembler. Nah. Okay, fine, whatever. Good for. Let's just see how much space this actually takes up. Then so you need copper cabling. This also needs copper cabling. But one copper cabling machine will be enough for both of these. Oh yeah. You also need tablet. So if we bring in stone, stone's gonna get cooked. So let's grab one of these. Wait, no, this is gonna be tablet production. Which, by the way, is going to be a lot of tablets. We don't need that much. That's 80. You only need 20. That's fine. Then we cook the stone into brick. Oh, I got rid of my thermodynamics here. So let's see, brick production here. Send plastic to Lizavo. Yeah, go for it. You need 20 bricks per second, but not really. You only need 3.333, which is three stone tablet. One of these produces, well, technically it's a 1 to 4. But in the moment of 1 second, you're producing 1. That's going to equal to 4, which is more than enough to satisfy that, because it's just a 1, right? Yeah, okay. So that's fine. That covers that. That covers that. This copper is going to get recycled into red as well. What else we need here? So that's batteries, plastic with into red. This needs glass as well. Glass at 1.66 per second, so we only need 2 of these, aka 1 to 2 basically. Glass can be over here. Means we need one of these. So this is producing 2 per second. That's eating 8. It's producing 6. So sure, we'll do a second one. Alright, so that is all RCUs. Put this a little bit closer. I'm just going to stack them right next to each other. Okay. Alright, that's still not too much room taken up. Well, actually, it's a little bit, but I'm getting there. Next is cargo pods. This is still on bespoke production here, so we need another red circuit, which is going to be all of this, plus the cabling. I'm just going to copy all of that. We need iron chests, which is just going to be one of these. We need fast inserters, which means we need fast inserter, regular inserter, and then burner inserter. This is so stupid. So that's fast. Regular. Burner. Oh yeah, that's right. You need single cylinder engines and iron sticks. Of course. You need electric motors. Which needs gears. This needs greens. circuits. Holy hell. And then we have steel, so that's taken care of. Alright, next we have... last one. Rocket fuel tank. Rocket fuel tank needs red circuits, which is all of this. Needs pipes, which is just iron as far as I remember. Yeah. You also need a storage tank, which requires steel and iron, so we already have that coming in. It needs a pump, which I believe is a small electric motor. Yep. Electric motor, small electric motor. That is all of this. Who's that? Which also needs pipe. Shit, I forgot about that one. Then you're gonna go here. Steel's coming in. After that, okay, that's it. That's it. Okay, and after that, we just need. And then we're just gonna do the production. So that's going to be this guy, and then we're gonna pack it. So just this guy. Between these two, what's the rate? We need 10 per second. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna produce this shit 10 times. Oh boy. So maybe bespoke isn't the best idea. Oh shit, excuse me. Oh god, this shit's making me stressed. It's like I'm gonna sip it. I can't even open this. What the? Oh. Yeah, we're trying to do the wake up in the morning and go to the gym, so I'm waking up at like 9. Well, more like 8-ish. Isn't too bad. I can stick with that schedule. Alright, this is actually not that bad. Granted, we're not going to be producing rocket parts like fucking crazy. There's no way. Wait a minute. How much are we producing here? 0.33. Can we afford to actually have 2 of these? 0.33 as well. What the hell is 1.67 times 2? It's 1.34. That's annoying. RCUs are 1.667. Oh no, yeah, that's not even happening. We actually need to have double RCU production just to even catch up to that. This is 1 per second, which is more than enough. We would essentially need to have 2 of this. Okay. I mean, I'm sure it's possible without logbots. It's just going to be a fucking pain in the ass. Oh, and I haven't even considered that we need to have, for these liquids, we have to have them stored. Plus, this actually needs to be turned into water. This is going to have a biochem of its own. Alright, you know what? Honestly, I think I'm just going to make bespoke production blocks for each one of these. Because this is fucking dumb. like this on its own isn't too bad. I could make like a block that can take care of all of that. And even then, I would honestly have a rocket. I mean, I would have a train for small electric motors. I'd have a train. Well, we already have, basically gonna have a train for green circuits. I'm gonna have a train for red circuits. I have a train for electric, small cylinders. I'd have a train for. I mean, this one's not too bad. That's fine. Stakes aren't also too bad. It's a 1 to 2, so you don't actually want to produce that on a train. Maybe a train for fast inserters if it means that this takes less time, which means iron chests as well. That's an 8 to 1 actually, so that's not a bad idea. This is not being. It's a compression ratio going on here. So when we produce this, we just have 3 inputs. Same thing for like RCUs. We already would have red, green, and then glass would also be trained in, so that would be on a train production of its own. We don't have 3 things there. LDS would definitely be its own thing, and that would have plastic coming in and glass. Oh, and steel. And copper. So yeah, that would be trained in. That's RCUs. For rocket fuel tanks, that's it. What's the ratio on that? 2, 2, 1, 1. Yeah, red circuits, of course, would be its own thing. Pipes, that's a 1 to 1, so we could do that on the spot, more or less. Storage tanks, yeah, that would be probably trained. Pumps would be trained, because pumps alone take up all of that. And then we just bring in the 1, 2, 3, 4 things, and then we can just, or 5, right? Oh, also heat shielding. Fuck, I forgot about heat shielding. Yeah, heat shielding would be trained for sure. Fuck heat shielding. So we don't bring in 6 things, which isn't too bad. That's 3, 3, and then we just make the big production happen. 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's a bit of a shame. Yeah, and then that would just be a production line just for parts and I think packing, and that's it. Yeah, okay, I'm not doing this. I thought it would be like not that bad now that I'm seeing like all the machines. Granted, some of these could just be regular space assemblers. I don't think I want to bring in like it would be cool to have, honestly, just like you paste down the blueprint and like it already makes everything to make packed cargo rocket sections, but pain in the ass. I mean, efficiency wise, it would actually not be that fast. Like you would actually need a couple of these blocks to even get like just one of these blocks wouldn't even be enough. It would only be producing 1 every 0.333 seconds. Because remember, the RCUs aren't being produced as I would need to double the production. So at worst, I mean at best, we would basically have this exact speed. Which would essentially lead to taking forever for packed sections. And then you would have to stamp this down 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Which maybe isn't, I mean, it's obviously not as bad as having, you know, like 1 block, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What else? 10, 11, 12 blocks. Well, plus this, 13. Eh. But then we're bringing in stuff at 45 per second. So if we left this, say that, so we cap out at 45, right? So that would just be the beryllium. Then we just have 34 machines. We're producing 11 per second. For, what is it, 11 blocks? Producing 11%. Oh, no, that seems about right. It's basically a 1-to-1 anyways. But then we can also use, that's the thing, is because we're producing way more of a lot of the intermediary products than other things that need these intermediary products, we can just pull from that. So I think in hindsight, this is going to be, like, not even hindsight, in looking to the future, this is going to, it's better to actually have bespoke production blocks for the intermediaries. That being said, let's fucking begin. Good God. All right, so I guess first thing, what do we? I should do plastic. Actually, let's do some glass production. And I am gonna go with just the sand, and not do the pyroflux method, because at the end of the day, I think it's still roughly it was the same speed, right? This is 1 per second, and this is also 1 per second. Yeah, you're using a little less glass, but I don't want to deal with the extra fucking pyroflux input. Even though it's not even that much pyroflux. It's fucking 0.8 per second. Sadly, it's not. It could be. It's basically just one of these can offer 2 of these versus the ratio on this shit. That's 8. 12, which then requires 2. So 3 to 2 down to a 1 to 1. Not too bad. Or a 1 to 2. 1 to 2. Eh. Wait, I already have glass being produced. Am I fucking tripping? Oh no, that's for pyroflux. Never mind. Yeah, no, I take that back. Also, I don't need that big guy in the middle there. Right. Okay. I guess we could, because we do have pyroflux. All right. Whatever. Let's just check this out first. Fill in the mini map. So that would be, let's say, 3 stops. All right, yeah, let's go the pyroflux method. Whatever. Gives another reason to use it, I guess. Apart from just smelting molten ores and shit. So we just do these 3 stops. Let's see, the setup would be. Let me actually go copy this here. But you are going to be that. Oops. Oops, that is not what I meant to do. I think I'll put the sand in the middle. It's not a bad idea. So we're gonna move this over here. This is gonna produce sand and then just be outputted to both sides. This is per second, right? 2 per second. So I'm gonna do a fast inserter. Yeah, that's fast enough. Actually, can I get it with a regular? 2.5? How much was this? 2.6? Yeah, no. Okay, pyroflux from the back, of course. This is a 7, I believe. Yes, it is. I guess we just do a 7 or 9. Oof. I love when that shit lines up like that. So then this would just be flipped. I gotta take into account I'm making this shit mirrored. That's feeding into that. You are going to be outputting. Yeah, that's all taken care of. This is all internal, apart from, of course, the stone coming in. Which, depending on how much this eats, which is only 2 per second, I could just do a long-handed. Let's say this is the stone. And then these guys will just output 1 per second, so we can just do regular inserters. Buffer just checked off, jeez. Oh, actually this could literally just pass through. Awesome. Now to mirror this though, it's gonna be the opposite. So you're gonna go here. Then you're just gonna pick up here. And that's pretty much it. There we go. Problem solved. This is gonna produce 2 per second per. So I'm gonna be limited on stone input. Since that's eating 2 stone per second, but it's being shared on both sides. So it's gonna say that's gonna be. Let me actually just do this. So 4 per second. Let's bring that up to 45. Highest we can go is 48. Actually 44. It's at 11. So a stack of 11 creates 44 per second. Okay. Actually, if we do... I can kind of get away with the 46. Not really. So that means it's going to be 11 and then 1 at the end. So 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh shit, 6. Alright. Understood. I know it's not gonna make a difference, but I'm gonna flip it. Wait, what's the production, or what's the consumption here? 144. That's not that bad. I love that we're overproducing sand for some reason. Oh, which is actually going to ease up on the stone. That's true. I thought this was a 1-to-1. Oh, it eats 5.33. Alright, so then stone's gonna end up piling up anyways. So 144, give or take. What is that, like 45 times 5? No, 4? 3. Okay, it's a little more than 3 belts. We could do another row. Do another row here. So let's shift this over. Copy one of these. It's a lot of glass. 192. What is that? Times. You're getting close to 5 there. If I get rid of these side ones, I can probably fit in another row. Well, these train stops are going to be gone anyways. I should actually do that first. This is going to be turned into a rail signals. And the output at the bottom is just going to be 1 train stop anyways. So I should also set up the signaling for that. Oop, that is not right. Wrong side. I was thinking of the other side. Right here. At the bottom, we're gonna have just the 1. So goodbye to you. That's fine. Goodbye to you. Oops. Oh, come on. Where's the space scaffolding? Okay. Here, and then I should be able to afford 1. That's fine. I'm gonna go there. Here. That's lined up. How much is this producing? I'm gonna still do the whatever to 6 though. Oh right, I was gonna move this over before I forget. This is fucking ridiculous. that didn't actually line up the way I thought it would. I guess it's gonna have to be one row. Okay, well, we can center that. That's not a big deal. Did I get everything? I did. I kind of like that. That's pretty good. Okay, so it looks like our final stats are going to be... Drum roll, drum roll. 216 stone in, 216 glass out. That is actually close to 5 belts, so I'm just going to do 5 belts. How many rows is this specifically? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So 6 to 5 splitter on each is what I'm getting here. Yeah. Okay. Where's the glass output? This is the glass output. Oh, and this can be trimmed down. Save a little bit on belts. Wait, why am I bringing 3 trains? Yeah, no, I only need 2. I'm gonna clear out this middle one. I'll just leave that as is. Let's bring this down. So in total, this was eating how much Fireflux per second? 180. Holy fuck, that's nothing. So if we bring in 200k, it's gonna last for 1,111 seconds of constant production. That is 18 minutes. Wow. I'm actually impressed. Okay, so this is going to be... So the last thing to go is the stone. So that means that this line can be incredibly trimmed. I don't need it to come down this far. Plus, I will have to find some spots for the pylon substation. I'm going to end up doing just undergrounds for that. I don't doubt it. That's exactly what's going to happen. Oh yeah, yep, right there. That would have been, oh, it's this one right there. Yep, no doubt. Okay, yeah, let's throw those down now because that's going to be very important. Try to just cut back as much as we can here. This is going to be underground from... Thankfully, this is only one direction. So that's really nice. I need to have a little signage here. Right, yeah. Seriously? Wait, what is this last one over here cover? Okay, that one actually does barely get that, because if I take it off, then that's not going to be covered. Yeah, these guys are going to be covered. Okay, fine. Thankfully, when it comes to space exploration, due to the pylons, power is always an afterthought in how I, like, set everything up. I'm just like, yeah, I'm sure I'll find the space. Like, I'm not worried. Like, look at this. The pylon for this is down here. So it's really not that big a deal. This one's going to be a little weird. I'm going to have to probably throw it over here, I think. Yeah, so it's not going to be powered. Fine. Right. Yeah, okay. Alright, I just copy paste this. I mean, I can copy paste the whole thing, of course, but... There we go. The one above, did I already do the one above? I did do the one above. Okay, so that's going to be in the same line as this one. Right here. I think. Ah, yes. Wow, that was actually spot on. And then it's going to be this row. Boom. Alright, so now power should be fine. Yep, it is all covered. Let's do the load, because I need to make sure that the balancer and everything can fit down here. Very important. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which we had already said beforehand. I might do a 4. Wait, what's the... This is going to be so stupid. 5 to 4. No, 5 to... Oh, because it needs to be a 6, huh? What weird shit do I have in here?
Welcome to Violent City.
I need eventually a 6 output. I guess I could do a 5 to 6. How much is one of these rows producing? 24. No, it's yeah, it's outputting 24. Okay, so these two together are going to be one belt. Understood. Okay, so let's do that first. We can just do this. Although that's kind of awful because it is putting on both sides. Damn. Yeah, whatever. There we go. Then we can copy that, put it on this pair, this pair, this pair, and then there's one left over. That's fine. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4 plus that. So I can do, oh yeah, there we go, 5 to 6. Problem solved. Here, let's do our load station here. Oh, thankfully that worked out. It's gonna be the same thing for the stone as well, in terms of how it's going to be placed. As in the lanes, that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops. 5 to 6. Ooh, yeah, that's a little bit of a tight cut. I have to do this shit. I didn't want to do, but this is exactly why I'm checking the balancers now. Yeah, let's just do it on this side. So you're gonna go in, you're gonna go to the next one. You're gonna go here. Boom. Okay, so by that logic, I'm going to... That's 1, 2, 3. You're going to the third slot. Unless I do one... no, this is weird. I kind of want to like have this nice belt thing going. I think I'm going to just do this. And then kind of merge here with belts coming from over there. So let's do this. Do that. Yeah, that's good. Fucking staff credits. Okay, so it's gonna go here. Like here. Oh, I can actually move all of this over. I'm gonna try to get as close to, oops, so that as possible. Actually, can move it over one. Yes. Anybody who knows Konami knows that little stinger. All right. Not my best work, but still looks clean. Okay, so that's taken care of. Now we can look up here. First things first, I'm gonna do the belt. So this is gonna be stone. Stone. I'll figure the pipes later. Oh no, I should do pipes first. No, but I need to figure out where the balancer is gonna be. Stone unload to glass. Oops. There's an E, even though I don't need to here. You're gonna be Pyroflux unload. Do glass. You're gonna be glass load. Okay, and then for that, we're gonna do the opposite of this. It's gonna be a 6 to 5, and then each one's gonna be like this. So let's set that up for the sand. We're gonna have a little balancer. I have to avoid that. So let's do. I might even do something like this, because I need to make sure this can come through. We're gonna underground it, I think is what's gonna happen. This is like really ugly. That is awful. Oh my god, that is perfect. From one of the worst pipe setups I've ever seen to, wow, that just worked out perfectly. Okay, yeah, so this is going to be an underground going in, is what I was trying to say. So we're going to do that. Oh, leave a little gap. So doing this, dude, come on, man. I think because of the fact that this is basically going to use 0 Pyroflux, in a sense, I'm just going to connect all the pipes together and then feed that to the train unload. Make sure that this is... Oh, yeah. That is incredibly clean. I love that. I love that so much. Okay. Do I need the last one down here? I do. Fair enough. Let's get the belt going. So this is going to go so. So bring you down. Actually, at this point, I could do this. I like a little bit more. And I'm probably not going to be this close because I need to unload. So let's unload our train this way. This is going to go into a 6 to 5. So reverse of this one. Let's go scroll down so we go through it. That is incredibly ugly. I'm probably going to go this way and then press G. No, that's actually not that much of a difference. Yeah, it literally changes nothing about the actual height of it. I guess I'll do this. Or, wait. There. So I'll have, like, all of this room to, like, belt shit around. Which means this is more than likely going to be, like, basically down here. I'm figuring at this point. Yeah, okay, that gives us plenty of room. And then this poor sap is at the end. In that case, I can get away with this. These more or less start at the same distance down, which is quite nice. I just want to make sure that none of these are facing in the wrong direction. Very nice. Okay, let's hook this guy up. It may be a little annoying, but I am trying to like almost quadruple check my shit at this point. I've had to go back and fix so many blueprints. It's really annoying. Oh, that is really nice. Yeah. I'm gonna give the balancer a little bit of room. Should I get as close as possible to the bottom? That's probably a little bit better too. That doesn't seem as empty. There we go. Okay, as for piping, the only problem is that these are 9s, so I might have to work around. What if I do 2 7s? So I can do 2 7s as sort of like our pump inputs, which means this is going to be underground, and that, and that. And that, and that. We're gonna have two pumps like this. These are gonna be still connected. I want to do this fluid unload. I'm pretty sure it's not even lined up. Is it? Oh, right, there's no power up here. Wagon. Oh yes, it is. That's phenomenal. Let's hook this up at the 7. Awesome. And then we're gonna do 2 pumps coming from that. Wow, that is almost dead on. That's incredible. That is almost dead on. I could not have done better myself. Alright, so that was at a 7. Oh my god, I love it. This one is slightly off. I'm going to... I hate this. Fine. That's terrible. Don't ever do that. Alright. Underground belt. See how far I can get. Way here. Probably look at this then. Cool. Looks good. Alright, so now we need the last power. So I'm just going to do one here because I'm not thinking about it. And I'll just do one here because why not? Or here because it's centered. There we go. That is glass. Essentially. Yeah, let's just double check the stops again. Fine. Alright. Cool. Where is the... Oh, right here. Oh, wait, no, that's not it. I want this. Let's get rid of all of the scaffolding that we're not going to use. Oh, no. That's awful. That is awful. A lot of fucking cryonite rods. Oof. Oop. Alright. Let's make the blueprint. Glass. Oh, glass, not glad. And that's going to be this guy. Tiles, train stops. Let's throw this in the book. Oh, put it here or something. Which now means we can go in here and pull it out. Granted, that was completely wasteful, but whatever. And I'm gonna probably throw it over here in a bad spot. Maybe near the brick. Not a bad idea. Or over here. Come over here. So speedy. Thankfully, this guy has no construction stuff on him whatsoever, so I'm not worried one bit about losing any bots. It's purely just to get me from point A to point B. Let's see. I also put glass above the brick. That's not that bad of an idea. Or near here, near the power flux production. Wait, this is... Oh yeah, this is power flux. Why did I think that was something else? Huh. Yeah, that would just shortens travel time. Not a bad idea. Not granted that travel time is going to essentially be still basically nothing. I guess I'll put it over by the barrels. Not bad. It's not a bad idea. Alright, stamp this guy down. Goodbye frames. Glass. Okay, so now we finished this. Oh god. Alright, let's do plastic. Plastic shouldn't be too bad. I'm gonna get rid of this blueprint. I don't need it anymore. Taking up space. So I'm gonna get rid of just the inside. So plastic, of course, is just biochems with coal coming in and petroleum. I'm gonna do blank test block. The blank test block not have, oh, it actually doesn't. That's weird. Doesn't have the concrete walkway. Or not the concrete walkway, the scaffolding walkway. Fascinating. Really should get, what is this? Platform plating? Heavy girders, space platform scaffolding, steel plate. I mean, I'm not really walking around, so I'm not fucking concerned about that. let's do, so we need a 2 stops. Well, actually we need 3. So let's grab 12 and then clip out what we don't need. It's going to be the same thing as glass. It's going to be just these 2 top ones and just the 1 bottom. So we can get rid of all of this and prep our production block. That angle right? Yeah, okay. I misaligned that. That would have been embarrassing. And also would have bugged me when I found it like 4 hours later or something. Or when I actually build it and I'm like, wait, why is this signal misaligned? And then I gotta go and fucking fix the whole thing. Here, let's get rid of this middle one. And here, get rid of the sides. Doesn't even, it's not even enough for, oh, I guess that holds that trade. The other one I think I did leave as empty, so I'm kind of regretting that a little bit. I guess I just won't put this one in. Even though we could hold it. Actually, it won't even hold a double. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna put that one in. Alright, so we need, well, 3 stops, of course. And I'm not sure which one is the order yet. This is gonna be plastic load though. Let's get the biochems. This is going to produce a lot of plastic. I'm already very much aware of just how much this is going to make. So that's 8. 6 of them makes 48 per second. God. Oh my god. That's insane. At this point, we're actually like more or less limited by stack inserter IO. Like, I'm semi-considering grabbing the mini loaders just to like really load up and unload even faster. But, I mean, with stack inserter, it's not too bad. Because this is like 48, like only for 6. So we could easily do 12 belts. Because it's only going to be, what is it, 72? 12 times 6. Yeah, 72, which is not even that much. Is there space for 72? That's a good question, though. But yeah, regardless, like, that's fucking nothing. And it's only 24, so we're only eating half, basically half a space belt and producing more than a space belt of plastic. We're eating a little bit over half of a space belt and producing more than half a space belt. 480 per second on petroleum, though. That is a drainer. All right, let's get our 6 going. I think we'll kind of do the same thing we did with the other one. So we'll do like 3, and then pipe down the middle, which is 7s. Oh no, this one's not 7s. It's actually 9. But I can't put 9s because there's no connector. Shame. In that case, I'm going to do 5s. We can put a 3. Oh. How unfortunate. Never mind. That will give me a 3. That's so dumb, but sure. So that's 3, and then this is going to be the 6. And then we do, what, 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 144, 288. I could produce more than 6 space belts. Easy. Oh, actually, that's not a bad idea, because then we can have more than one train stop picking up. Hmm. Fucking Sota Fujimura. Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. But I would do it like this, and then just do two blocks, and feed into 2 stops. Each one of these feeds into its own block. Oh, that is not bad. That is not bad. I like that a lot. That is a great idea. All right, so we're going to sack this. And just copy paste this. We're gonna have cold petroleum and then 2 plastic pickups. Each with its own bespoke build. Granted, it's gonna be sharing the same input, but that will work. That will work. Either that or we feed 12 belts into a 6 belt input train stop, which doesn't make any sense. Plastic load. And then this is it's gonna be the same thing on the other side. Okay, let's set the IO. Because why not? I don't know why I'm doing so much. I could just copy paste. Easy. Then we're gonna have the 6 lanes. Okay, so I do need to figure out exactly how I'm gonna place these because that's going to determine the I think I'm gonna have everything come down and then split split, balance, and then feed in. Nice and symmetrical. In which case I'm gonna get rid of half of this so I can at least build half. I might actually probably feed the coal on the outsides. And then petroleum on the inside. Interesting idea. How much is this is going to eat 2.8k if we double it. 5.760. So each one can have its own lane essentially. And then if we do the math, 200k divided by 5760. It's 34 seconds. Holy shit. It's not that much. Okay. So starting here, we're gonna have our coal input. God, I forgot how big these guys are. Basically, each half is gonna take 3 belts. Yeah, because this is 24. One of these is eating 4. So, not much. It's also producing 8. Might do some little wizardry bullshit. Unless I stack them close, which I could. Might not be a bad idea to do so. In which case, I want to cut this. No, I don't. I want to copy this, get this close, and then we're gonna figure out a little design for how this is gonna weave. Right away, though, I know I'm going to have. Yeah, we're gonna have the belt coming in like this because this is gonna be splitting one space. That for sure is gonna happen. So we want coal in. I think I'm gonna do a stack inserter in. Plastic out. Coal in. Plastic out. If we do that, we can share this belt. Then we need a space of 2 here. Why don't we do this? Oh, wait. No, because each one of these is essentially going to be its own thing, right? Okay, so they're not going to share. They're just going to be a mirror. Okay, so I can just get rid of this. We'll do that instead. It's a bit better. Yeah. So it's gonna go like that, and then this is gonna go under, like go, yeah, far. No, that's a shame. Here, let's do that. And that's as far as that goes. And then this belt is gonna go down. So this doesn't matter because it's going to be on 1/2. So right here is going to merge. And we can take this, oops, take this, press G, and we get our flip. There we go. I can copy this. 2, 3. Is that right? Wait, did I take into account that? What the fuck math was I doing before? Oh, I went based off of 6 belts. That's right, huh? There's actually 6 sets of this. Yeah, because this was like double this size. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That pulls 6 belts, so I can't even do the other side. If we do... no, that's just going to feed to 1. Yeah, it's going to feed to 1 train. What was I looking at? 72, 72. Yeah, that's 3. That's... I don't know what I was looking at. Alright, yeah, then this is just going to be going down to 1. Shit, okay. Well, that's embarrassing. All's good. All's good. I'm gonna take this here. This is my little reference point. There we go. And then this is gonna go up. Yeah, because that's gonna produce 6 belts-ish. So only. Damn. It's so small, though. That's why I think that's what threw me off. I was like, there's enough space for 2 rows of this. I can't even afford 2 rows of it. Fantastic. That's what she said, yeah. Let's see, it's 3 rows. Unfortunately, I still cry. Rip. Well, I guess in that case we can make this like real super compact. I really just want to make sure though. Damn, that's so unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. I'm actually a little sad about it. Okay. And I don't want to put another train stop for coal. Fuck that. That's not happening. Alright, so in that case, we're just going to need a 6 to 6. Basically fitted right in here. Make this really small. Only has 11? 11 what? 11 logic bots. Oh god. Everything else died. That's awful. Oh, am I still gonna feed oil from the middle? It's an intriguing concept. I'm probably not gonna go through with it though. I was going to go through with it if I was actually going to have the double stack, but oh, you stole them on accident. Rip. That's not happening, so the dream is dead. This is incredibly small. Holy shit. That's phenomenal. Boom. There's your plastic production. 6 belts. The size of like a thumb drive. Anyone used to still use that term? Thumb drive? Now it's like thumbnail drive. Fucking micro SD cards are so damn small. Oh, I don't think kids use that anymore. I don't think it was ever part of their vocab. Maybe in like middle school or some shit. Alright, so this is gonna be coal then. Oops. I guess I'm just gonna stick with it. And then we're gonna have you here. You mean the USB drive itself? Oh, I don't know. That's a good question. I mean, they sell like really high quantity for small amount. How much do they cost nowadays? $1 terabyte is $30. What the fuck? No way. That's a scam. 2-pack of 32 for 10. Yeah, okay, I can see that. That's so cheap. 128 gig for $14. Dude. That's half as big as my SSD. The size of like, well, my thumb. That's insane. Holy shit. HP 128 gig USB 3.0 $10. I love how thumb drives are insanely cheap, but then like an SSD stick for the same fucking size of 128 gig is like $100. Let me see. 128 M.2 SSD. 30. Oh, no, it's $30. What the fuck? Man, I should have waited until I bought mine. Well, I need it in the moment my hard drive died, so. Damn, I might buy another one then. Shit, I have a 256, so I need like way more storage. What's like a 512? Or how much is a 1 terabyte? 1 TB M.2. $50. Are you fucking serious? Holy shit. Oh, 72 for the Samsung. I would probably get the Samsung one. That's what, VNAND, I think? Yeah, that was on sale, and even then, like, now the prices are so cheap. How much is their VNAND shit? VNAND, $50 from Crucial. I don't know about Crucial. WD Black and Fire CUDA. Well, I'm not doing video editing, so I don't need that shit. 970 Evo Plus. There you go. NVMe, VNAND, $69. Nice. That is really cheap, man. I should buy another one. Or I could just wait another couple of years and wait until they're like dirt cheap. They already are dirt cheap, I would say. Dude, storage is insane. In my lifetime, we went from like zip drives and fucking floppy disks to holding your whole life's work in the size of your thumbnail. It's insane. Holy shit. Alright, we need a 626. Doo-doo-doo. How the fuck am I gonna belt this down and look good? Oh wait, I need to think about oil, right? Before I forget like a stupid idiot. Here, let me move this back. I think I'm gonna do the same thing I did last time too. Why not? Experiment 66. So it's gonna be a 7 here. Actually, that's not a bad idea. I'm just gonna do what I did last time for the glass. I'm just gonna run it and then have undergrounds. Man, this is insanely compact. In that regard, I'm gonna just sack this because I'm already doing half the work on this side, so I don't need to be redoing it. That's not right. Is it? Yeah, that's... Oh shit, that is... Oh my god, that's incredible. I swear I'm not doing this on purpose. I can even put pumps here if I really want to, but I'm not concerned about flow rate. No, I didn't copy that over. Get out of my way. I'm trying to copy this. Flip. Boom. Beautiful. Alright, well that took care of that. And then we just run 15s, basically. Ooh, that's a little off, though. Something's wonky. What? How am I left with a 3 in the middle here? But it doesn't line up with this? Oh! I see. That's because this here isn't lined up. There we go. So this actually needs to be moved in. It's actually like this. There we go. Now we put our single pipe, double single, single. And these are 15s. I might do some 7 bullshit just so I can get the 2 sets of pipes running over. In which case this is going to be where it's going to be happening. Let's do a 9 and a 7. Oh my god, that's incredible. It's almost like that grade 16. Oh, I love these junction pipes. Or the long pipes, not necessarily junctions, but the long pipes in general. They're phenomenal. Super user friendly. Alright, let's do the underground, so we don't have to do that later. Just do this. Just gonna keep it simple. Yes, I know I could copy paste at this point, but I like it. I'm just gonna cut all of you, move you back, and then copy you, rotate, and then paste. Wait a minute. There we go. Okay. And then all of the coal is going to be running this way. So we're going to need the 2 pumps from the 7s. And then this is going to be undergrounds. So we're going to have 1, 2, 6, what was it? 1, 2, 3 lanes. We're gonna do... I'll leave a little gap here. Why not? Actually, can I move these closer? Oh, fuck yeah, let's go. Clean. There's beauty. It's interesting because I'll say Reactor. Factorio has beauty in both the in the means of like symmetry on 2s and symmetry on 3s. Sometimes it's tough when it doesn't interact properly, but when it does, it's really nice. Not it clashes, and that's kind of annoying. I don't know why I did that. I wanted to keep using it. Oh. Yeah, the odd symmetry is really nice, but doesn't work well with the even. Oh, I don't know what's being cooked outside, but holy shit, it smells good. Alright, so I can copy this. Lip and paste. And then this 3 is gonna just move with this 3. Oh, that's perfect. I'm getting a nice hungry boost for lunch. Oh, I need to keep drinking this. Soylent Green? No, it's not good. Soylent Green. Because we don't eat people. We only eat other animals. And if they could speak to us, we'd hunt them even faster because that's just fucking unnatural. Let's see. Yeah, other animals. What? No, I wanted the book. All those other people. That's weird. Let's do... Try to get a happy medium here. Is that right? It's one more. Ah, it's fucking 2 more. Damn it. No, yeah, it was 1 more. There we go. Yeah, because this one feeds right in, and then this one's gonna just connect onto the side. Then we can run this down. Oh wait, no, I want to turn it beforehand. Do I? I guess I don't have to, but then I could just push this out. It'll keep some symmetry. No, I'll just do the thing. Not the end of the world. Ah, the belts are misaligned. The society's collapsing. Plus, that looks kind of fine. I made sure to just do it on the 3 on the 3rd lane, so it's something to it. Constructatron to fix a wall. Oh no. Rip. Okay, so now we can do the piping. Right, we're gonna do exactly what we do with the other thing. So this is goodbye. Ah, yes. Of course. Oh, it got stuck on some bullshit. Yeah, classic. If you have the hover, that's a space Spidertron. Then it'll just go right over the water. Which I will definitely be using the space Spidertron when it comes to playing C block. Or space block by extension, I guess. There is a spare space one there. I think. Didn't I leave a spare space one there? Oh no, I left the spare space one in space. Never mind. Yeah, I was trying to make another, so I had my personal robot, and then I was like, oh, I'm gonna make a, and I was like, I'm gonna make a builder. And then I made my builder, and then realized, wait, why don't I just make my builder the main one? my personal one, and then I can just, because I'm just gonna be building shit, so that'll be my personal one. I can pocket it, then I can just hop in and out of the fast guy, and then just pocket that. This doesn't need an inventory. It's just to zoom around really quick. So, like, all right, that's problem solved. Oh yeah, power, huh? Well, I'll just throw some fucking subs in there. So here we can do, oh yeah, I want to do the merging first, which is terrible idea. To learn fast as your loadout. Yeah. I mean, if we had like better fucking gear, where like I can actually afford to both power my bot or power my shit, and also afford to like do bot shit fast enough, then yeah, of course, but that's not a problem. Like I don't know, like fucking personal nuclear reactor or something. I know there's like an extended inventory thing. Alright, I'm not gonna do that. That is just terrible. I'm gonna put another belt. What is this, a 9? Oh, fuck. I was actually off. It was a 7. Well, you can't win them all. Alright, this is a 5. This is a 5. This is a 3. I feel like I can get away with better resolution if I cut down this 15. 18 legs, 4 ports, 2 armors, 2 weapons, 4 TG2s, 2 battery 2s. That's good. Yeah, but I'm only mentioning it because when I do a lot of building, my bots drain like crazy. So that's why I have so many RTG2s and battery Mark 2s themselves, because I need that shit in like pronto. Let's just do that. Kind of ugly, but whatever. And then here we can... Actually, I'm going to cut this down. I want this to be a 3. Yeah. Which means, what is this going to be, a 9? What is that, a 9 and a 5? I love it. 5 of this is in. Alright, problem solved. Meter defense on the Zava, yeah. Oh, it's train limit of 1. You are going to be... this. Load. Hit the center of the manufacturing. Oh god. You're gonna be coal. Unload. Oh right, I need to actually do this so I know that this is making plastic. We're gonna have bespoke trains for this. No. Can't turn petroleum into coal as much as I would not want to do that. You're going to be plastic load. Yes, limit of 1. Just want to make sure this is also a limit of 1 again. Yes, it is. And this is no. Yeah, that's pretty much the production block for plastic. Yep. All right. Nice and small. I like that. Yet it produces 6 belts. Beautiful. Alright, let's grab... Oh, did I put the signaling? I just want to make sure. Yes, I did. Okay. Including the one right here? Oh, I didn't even put that one. See, this is why you quadruple check. Okay, I just want to check yet again. Alright, all that looks... Yeah, it looks good to me. Boom, 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 boom. Plastic. Plastic. Files, train stop names, create blueprint. Now we get out of here. Press N, press B, grab. Oh, I didn't put it in the book. Congratulations. Whoops, B. Put it here. Should be its own row, really. No. Alright. LDS Crafter, this works as a start. Nice. Oh, cool, you're actually using the frames. Yeah, aeroframe scaffolding. Yeah, you're getting the double out of it. That's nice. You also save on, what is it, copper, I think? Right? Difference between these two. Yeah, copper. And also, actually just everything, really. Fucking A. Alright, time to make aeroframe scaffolding in orbit. Actually, that wouldn't be too bad an idea because cryonite rods coming in on rocket would just be good in general. Which means we can then do, because we have sulfuric acid coming in, then we can do the slush, which then when it comes to lube production, we do the lube with the slush. So, not bad, not bad. That being made already? Alright, yeah, I haven't decided which rocket yet it's gonna go on. Boom, boom, boom. Do, 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 do. I don't think I'm gonna put over here. Oop. Yeah, slush is just great. Boom. Huzzah! Alright, so this is now plastic. I'm just gonna move plastic. Oof. Alright, this will get done. More than likely off stream, as per usual. Red out of beryllium, oh god, no. These will get done eventually as well, the red and... Actually, now we can do the red because we have plastic input, so that's good. I kind of waited on that because I wasn't sure whether or not I was going to do that. I mean, I know I was going to do it at some point. I did green first because green is easy. Okay, so... Looking back at the sandbox, we have this done, and now this done. We can now officially make LDS in space. Time to do so. I'm gonna sack just the inner line here. Blueprints. Good God help me. Goodbye FPS. It's like a loading screen. Oh, like 10%. I actually didn't count how many steps that was. Let's see. Oh, right. This is the LDS portion. The LDS portion I am gonna do instead with arrow frames. Because I was just talking about that, which cuts out copper and everything gets way lowered. Alright, let's do an aeroframe build. Aeroframe poles, cryonite rods, what is one? Stick, beryllium plate. So we could do sticks on the spot, which we will, because sticks are an expansion. Also, do poles go for anything else, the aeroframe poles? Or is it only for the scaffold? What uses poles? Oh, well, that's actually not that hopeful. Is it really just that? I'm thinking, because if not, then things use the scaffolding, right? Oh god, multi-cylinder engines. And there's actually a mod that helps you, like, you basically pick the ingredient item and it will tell you everything that uses it. And it's a crafting recipe. Kind of like, what is it, Minecraft's TMI, I believe, in that regard. Too many items. Or is that the recipe book? I don't remember exactly. I know one of them does exactly that. Okay, in that case, yeah, let's do... Oh, it uses scaffold. Oh, this stuff uses scaffolding. Okay, I guess we could do production of scaffolding. That's pretty cheap. It's 1, 2, 3 train stops. And that will produce... God. Let's see, out of curiosity. If not, I might just do bespoke scaffold production just for LDS. Let's see. Scaffold produces 2.5 per second. That's actually pretty slow. I thought it'd be more. What the fuck is the craft time on this? 4 seconds. Okay, and then this is going to be airframe poles. No, just trying to make the scaffolding on planets. You can production module the assemblers. Yeah, I was considering that. We could actually just do that as well. I'm just looking at everything that we already have in space. If anything, I'll just do bespoke build on it. This is eating... Yeah, this is producing 10 per second. So this is actually straight 1-to-1. That's eating 20 plate. As for this, that's easy. That's 5 iron. And then the beryllium still needs to... Well, then again, speaking as if we actually have beryllium plates. No, we don't. We do have the unpacking from the ingot, but we don't have the beryllium ingots actually coming in yet. Do I have that over here? Yeah, I do have the trains. I have the rocket landing pod for it. It might be a little bit excessive to actually do it just for this. The only things that really use that are what? Bulkhead. Of course, this. It's also using beryllium. Oh, right, space probe rockets. That alone actually is kind of worth making mass for it. What's the... Oh, 100... Nah, that could probably just be done on its own. One in sciences as well? Oh, shit. Oh, wait. What the fuck am I doing? There's more down here, I forget. That's girders. Okay, it's probably mat 4 then. So if that's already using girders and heavy bearings, then yeah, it's probably mat 4. Let me see. What are you using? Yeah, it's using... Oh, it's heavy composite. Blue 4 as well? Shit, I didn't know Astro 4 used it. Oh yeah, aeroframe bulkhead. Alright. Alright, we're doing this. Let's see. So you are eating 20 per second. So if we have 45... That's 2.5. 2 and 1 quarter. That's 4.5. That's 9. Where's it? 45 times 3 times 4. Oh shit, I was right. It's exactly 4 space belts. All right, cool. Thank you, mental math. So I can afford... 2 of these is 40, so I can really only afford 2 per space belt. And then we can afford... Let's do 9 rows. 40, 40... Alright, I'll have to take that into account. Anyways, these are going to feed directly into that, so if anything, I might do... This is a 1-to-1, right? I don't know why I did that. I could just done that. 10 sticks. Probably just a direct input. Produces 40. Alright, got it. So this is going to be in the middle somewhere between two production blocks. Basically like that. What else are you using? Oh, that's it, beryllium plate. So I'm producing an extra... What? Oh, wait, what? That's not right. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. There we go. I could do this. I don't like that. I'm going to gap it just so it can match with the middle. Of course, there's going to be a bigger gap for the belts and stuff, but... Alright, zero sum. Beautiful. That's producing 10 per second. Eating 10. Which is eating 40. How much plate are you munching? Oh, right. I don't have a recipe for it. Like a moron. There we go. Now tell me everything. 20 plate. 80 beryllium. That is not bad. So that's 60, 160, 240. Basically for 3 rows. Yeah, after that it's already past the 270 mark. Alright, so we can do 30 per second per block. That's not too bad. Oh, that's gonna be a small fucking space block. That's eating 60, which is nothing. It's mainly the beryllium. Unless I have another beryllium train drop off. Each one's dropping off 270 because it's 45 times 6. Then we can do 60 per second. As it stands, that is really small. Eh, not too bad. Maybe I could do a multi-function based thing. I could do like scaffolding up here and then just the LDS below it. Quantum processors. That alone needs 1, 2, 3, 4 trains. This one's eating how many trains? 1, 2. Wait, what? 1, 2, 3 trains. So 4 plus 7. Yeah, Triple H. We have a 12. Not too bad. Actually, just double the train inputs. Yeah, I think I'll just do that. Much as I kind of dislike doing that. So we can produce 60 per second, which is a little not too bad. Will mean it takes a while to load up a maglev wagon though. It's 120, so 60 per second. It'll take 2 seconds. Oh no, that's not right. That's storage size. That's gonna take a long fucking time. Well, wherever this is unloading, it's gonna take a while for it to eat too. Alright, so definitely having a couple of production blocks. Doing scaffolding. This is even assuming that we're gonna be eating that much. Let me throw down this here. 12 stops. So then each one block is gonna be essentially two production chains below it. Alright, so sack you and you. Let's focus on one of these. Symmetry. This is not under. Yeah, I figured that much. Hmm. In that case, let's gap this. That works. How much are you eating again? 20, right? Man, that's fucking nothing. Okay, I'm not even gonna do that. I'm just gonna feed it straight to the input then. So it's gonna do that. This is gonna be eating 10 per second. So, right? Yeah, 10 per second. So we'll do stack inserter here, 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 and here. And then I'll just do this for input. This is this a 1? Yeah, it's a 1 to 2. Okay. So it produces 20, it produces 40, eats 20. In that case, I'll do 2. I don't like that at all. There. If I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna just move this up to the middle. Okay, so that's the iron in. Let's see. You need beryllium plate. Granite rods. A beryllium plate. Granite rods. And we move all of this because we need to put a one of these guys. What do you need more of? Buffering balls, man. Oh yeah, because the way that I have this set up, huh? Well, the nice thing is that the beryllium is essentially going to end wherever this is, and this is going to continue down to the cryonite. Which means output is going to be... Actually, I'll put output in the middle. Yeah, this is going to come back. What do you need? Okay, so you're being fed that from the side. Oh, right. I totally forgot about that. There we go. Now you're being fed that from the side, so all you need as your input is cryonite rods. Alright, so the 25 per second. So we can do... Ah, fuck, I don't want to close it. And there we go. So long-handed on output. And then let's just say that's the input for the cryonite rod. Oh, right. Say this is input for cryonite rod. Wait, how much beryllium plate are you eating? 20. Oh shit. Yeah, that has to be on the inside lane. It's gonna be 2 of these. That's fine. And we can do... I think we can afford to go underneath it. Oh yeah, that's great. Let's go underneath all that. Oh, that's cool. Alright. Sack all of that. Copy... Well, this here. And then I can get rid of that, because that's going to be our output. I can copy this. Press G. Oops. A little too premature there. There we go. 40 per second, because you have your own belt. Cool, so that's taken care of. Like I said, we're doing 3 of these per beryllium train stop. Okay. So in total, we're dropping off 3 things. 1, 2, 3. Then we're picking up. Okay, so this is going to be. Let's do this as the pickup. This will be a pickup station. And then the second one on the bottom is going to be the other pickup station. So either one can be a pickup station. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to merge the 2 lines so they can feed to either. Oh, no, wait. This is going to. I'm an idiot. I forget. This is only producing 60 per second. So we just have 1 pickup station. I take it back. I don't know why I got confused with just how much this was making. It's making basically nothing. There we go. Oh, I thought I'd get rid of that for a second. Let me get rid of this. Oh, come on, dude. Get rid of unfiltered. I'll just grab it if I need it. Man, I don't need any of this shit. I say that now, and then I'm like, wait a minute, no, I immediately need train stuff. Thankfully, I can just grab it from here. What? There we go. Didn't mean to get rid of that one. Okay. 3 stops. 1, 2, 3 is what I'm thinking. Unless we just do these 3, which is totally possible. Yeah, let's do that. That cleans up this edge. Makes it look way cleaner. Why is this off? There we go. Fucking PC Engine. Alright, so yeah, so that gives us a 3 drop-offs. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, and then I'm gonna mirror this. So I'm gonna set up half, and then just copy paste. Oh wait, no, the only thing we need 2 of is the beryllium now. I do 6. Yeah, all we need is another beryllium. The worst part is you can totally pull 480 per second from 2 wagons. The thing is, you'd have to use mini loaders. That's the only thing. This is, what is this, fucking 12 belts? 480. It's 10 belts, 10.6. Right, yeah, it's almost fucking, it's a little past 450. Alright, well, in any case, this is the output, so these are going to just merge in the middle here. Alright, give me a moment. Okay. So iron and cryonite rods can share an input. Beryllium needs its own thing. I'm thinking I'm turning these into eyes. Seems way more likely. Yeah. Let me see something.
No bonus.
If you do this, right? Oh, I would have to actually put a Right, yeah, the only way you can get around that is by doing this, but you're not going to get enough throughput. You do the 2 lanes. Especially because they're right next to each other. Damn. What you get out of this thing? 3.6. That's fucking awful. Okay. Shit. Yeah, that's max speed is 6 belts. Fuck, that's such a pain in the ass. In that case, this is gonna be beryllium. And that is gonna be beryllium. And that's just gonna come in. We're gonna do a 12 to 12. So for once, we're actually gonna be using one of these big boy belts. Well, semi-big boy belts. Good God. I've only ever used this once, the 32 to 32. What else is in here, actually? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, so 12 to 12. Is there another 12 to 12 in here? Set of questions, 24 to 24, universal corners. Oh, that's pretty much the only one. Alright. And then those belts are going to go to each one. Okay. Alright, I know how this is going to... I know this is going to work. Let me copy, paste... 'But yeah, as for productivity, I'm not honestly concerned with productivity. I'm trying not to use modules as much as possible. Especially considering that, like, I can just stick a planet to do something. Which is, yes, it's not efficient at all, but... right. We should actually work backwards like we did last time. Probably the wiser decision. Oh, right, let me stick these guys on first. I don't know why I have that there. What the? No. Ah! I do want the freaking... Oh my goodness. Uh... 226 is what we're going to be dealing with. Because the throughput is garbage. It's not even 90, so 2 to 6. There we go. Thankfully this one looks cool though. And then depending on how this is going to be, it's not going to be exactly even due to the odd man out in the middle there. I can try to keep it as close to... I'll do it on this side. Fuck it. Okay. Yeah, this should be fine. Oh, you do not go there. There we go. You are outputting... Oh, yeah, I need the 3 of these. Let's just copy paste this. So 1, 2, 3. Probably not the wisest thing here. This inside lane here is going to be the cryo rods, because we don't need much of it. Middle lane is output, and the bottom lane is beryllium, because we need tons of it. And these both sides just eat. Oh fuck, it's right as a space belt per. Christ. So this is already 6. Okay. Where's that 12 to 12? Right. Here, let's make a dupe. Is it here? Rename it. Space balancers addendum. And then I believe I have to take it, put it into my inventory, then go here, convert, and then I can paste it back here. Neat. So I'm gonna do a 6 to 2. Yeah, 6 to 2, and then the 2 to 6. For whatever fucking purpose. Yeah, let's do that. This will more or less determine the whole look of the thing. It's gonna be so weird coming in from the middle, like picking up on the middle, but not too bad. I've done worse. Okay, so now we can essentially grab all of this, flip it. Ah, you annoying motherfucker. Okay, fine. Do that. And then just cut this and move it up. How much did I move it by? 1? More or less centered at that point. Yeah, it's a gap of 1. Okay, and then I guess I'll just align the 2s here. Ah, that's so annoying. There we go. That's centered? No, not even close. It must be... Come on. Aha! Beautiful. Alright. So that's taken care of. Let's bring out this and this guy. Do 6 to 6. Should I do 6 to 6 or just a... I'm gonna go straight into a 12 to 12. I'm not gonna bother. So let's bring the 12 to 12 over here. It's actually somewhat in the middle. No, not really. But yeah, it is. Awesome. Let me just do the classic. Wait. Yeah. 4. And then the 5, 6. I haven't used this bouncer in a while, so I was a little confused. Wow, I actually spaced that out perfectly. Holy shit. That's phenomenal. Alright, I think I'm going to leave a little bit of a gap, though. Much as I do like where it is. Just to have a bit of a buffer zone. Okay, so these guys are just going to go up. Going to rotate. Not here. I'm going to rotate here. I don't want it to be directly in the face of these. These are going to be undergrounds coming down. Oh wait, can this go under 6? Oh fuck. Okay. Right. That's so stupid. Fine. That's fucking dumb. Oh shit! No, you don't connect to that. That's the iron. Actually, I'm gonna just copy this. Do this. This actually reminds me a lot of the builds that I've done that also feature like underground shit. It's the same BS in the sense of like I just have like these very tiny undergrounds. Oh man. Part of the aesthetic. Oh. This is coming around, but then these guys need to have in. I guess I'll bring him in from here. Okay. It's gonna look fucking ugly. Whatever. That's fine. It's better than nothing. No, I need the single. And then the double on 3. Never rate limited tier 3 energy signs. Oof. It's a big hit. Should be fine though. It's not like we're sweating it. Wait, what the hell? Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, I was like, the drop-off is not right. There we go. What'd you say, sorry? 2K, good God. Not the catalogs. I don't know. Okay, so it was catalogs. I don't know why I read it as just the science packs, and I was like, oh, well, it'll get used. I had no, I didn't read that it was the catalogs. God. Oh shit. All right. This is going to get flipped. I have to go up to here. G. There we go. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they'll still get used eventually. True, but it is like, oof. Like, I should definitely watch my shit a bit careful. A bit more careful, my bad. Okay, so cryo rods are on these lanes, because double in. And this is iron. Now, when it comes to iron usage, how many belts is that? 45, that's basically 3. Right? What was that 180, I think? 45 times 3. Oh, 135, yeah, okay, so it's not even that much. That said, I'll do a 6 to 6 though, and just bring a belt in each. It's not like that big a deal. Let me connect this up, which is just going to be this, but flipped. The belting. The beltening. Like fucking shit films. B horror movies. Watch out, it's the beltening. Let's do here. I'm gonna try to keep this as close as possible. It's like the movie Rubber. If you guys have ever seen Rubber. It's a really cool film. Good soundtrack too. Let's do G. I'm not gonna say anything about it because I don't want to spoil it. You can go look it up. I think it's free somewhere. I don't know exactly where. But it is a really good film. All right, so you can just come down. This time and I'm just going to run. Actually, I'm going to do it from here. Yeah, let's do it from here. Ooh, nice song. Stage 2. Wow, that's very descriptive. Oh, I need to watch out with how I do this. Because I need space for the iron and cryo rod belts. Let's do that first. Before I slot this in. But I do know for a fact this is going to basically feeding right into each other. Yeah. Let's do this first. So this is gonna be officially beryllium. Who would have thought? Beryllium plate, unload to airframe scaffolding. Copy that. Paste you here. I guess the question is convenience. I guess I'll do iron plate, just to make the two plates kind of next to each other. Maybe cryo rod and then plate. Cryo rod has 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so the iron is only 6. This is also 12. Sadly, I don't have a 6 to 12, but I can do a 6 to 6 with each output feeding to 2. Oh, if we're gonna do that, then I could do like this. Which is not a bad idea. Which means this is, of course, going to have an underground. That's fine. Flip. Flip. And then we can take all of this and do G. Yes. Okay. So I guess, well, by virtue of just straight up process of elimination, cryo rods are the next thing to get belted around. So then each one's going to 6. So I need to bring in 6 lanes. So let's do this. Once again, good old undergrounds. I'm gonna feed these in the middle. Why not? Okay, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just gonna copy paste at this point. Yeah, let's do that. What? Oh, wait, no, I'm stupid. It's 3 lanes that then get split into 6. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Oh my god, I don't know what I'm thinking. Alright, I'll just have to place this myself. I was way easier than what I was thinking. Holy shit. Okay, and then I guess we can cut this. Give it a little gap. Courtesy space. So that's going to be the 3 lanes coming down, as well as the 3 lanes for the iron. So let's do the iron at the same time. It's going to be the same thing. pretty much. Just gonna leave a little courtesy gap. Again. There we go. It's gonna look really nice. As per usual. I'm joking. I'm giving myself way too much credit. Let's see. So yeah, this is gonna be cryo rod. Oh, actually, I could have cryo rod here. Bend down, go this way. And the iron. Which one's gonna be easier? Let me see, because if we do this bend like this, right? Grab the cryo rod like that and bring this over. Oh yeah, that's right, there is that space there. I forgot about that. I do have to take into account the consideration of how far this can go under, but I think I'm just gonna go the... So... It's actually not too bad of an idea. I could just do this. Okay, let's do a 6 to 6. So this will be cryo rod. So cryo rod unload. So many fucking blueprints today. What was it? We only did like 3. Apart from, of course, looking at what we need to make cargo rocket sections. You're unloading to you. Okay, so let's grab the 6. 2, 6. And it's like almost perfect. That's crazy. Oh, fuck it, dude. Honestly, I'm gonna embrace the gap. Let's go. That's gonna look way nicer. Yep. All right, let's hook all of this up. Very nice. Okay, so this is going to be iron. We need 6 to 6 yet again. Only question is, how do I want to get this 6? Bring this, because these 3 are pretty scattered in front of this stop here. Want it to look good though, you know. Oh, I could actually get this guy going now. It's not even going to be in the way. What? I thought I copied, like, this corner, dude. Ah, there we go. A lot of belts. Okay, so then this is going to be like that, except copy. Let's flip it. I don't know why I even brought all of that. I didn't need to. Excessive. Oh, wait, I can do those. Oof, rocket to the wrong place. That is heavy. Where'd you ship it to? Oh no. Granted, it will use it, but it doesn't need it. Nah. Then it's fine. Nothing was wasted. Okay. Well, all that's left is the iron. I'll do something like this. So this is gonna get flipped. And then I think it's going to, this is gonna come through and then these are gonna follow it. When it gets around here, it's got some weird fucking outlier, but that is what it gonna be. All right, let's sack, I guess at that point, this. Bring in these three. Oh. Time to cheese it by using construction bots. Nice. Oh, fuck. Right. I essentially want to have this take this one's place. Or wait. Yeah. Yeah, so this is going to be coming in like this. Wait, no, technically it's going to be the third one. This is awful. Actually, it's not that bad. We do this, and then bring this like this, then this can follow straight up. Granted, it's gonna look weird and we are using a bit more belt than we need to, but I can deal with it. That means here, I'm going to turn it up here then. Let's just cut this and move it up. Oh, did I? Am I making sure that I'm putting the belts in the right direction? Okay, good. Hooray for reusing shit. Reusing shit. I'm gonna go back. Yeah. Okay, I think that's it. Let me see. Make sure the stops are all right. Yep. Oh, this one isn't. Good thing I caught that. You are iron plate. Unload. To airframe scaffold. Cryo. Beryllium plate. Beryllium plate. Ah, this one needs the airframe scaffold load. Very nice. 6 to 2, 2 to 6. Cool, we are set for setting up power now. Thankfully this is pretty easy because none of this really requires that much power. I can kind of just afford to slap a construction pylon somewhere in here. As ugly as this is going to be. Oh, fuck. Okay, fine, take one in the middle. Yeah, it's not too bad. Okay, let's throw one over here so this can get powered. I think I'm just gonna follow this. Put this in the middle and get both. Oh, I can. Yeah, fuck it. This is awful, but whatever. Power is always an afterthought. Okay. Okay, everything's got power. Let me check. Yes, sir. Alright, let's make our blueprint. Oh, wait. First we need to... Oh, fuck, that's right. I got rid of that from my inventory. Here we go. I want to do tiles. Space platform only. There we go. Oh, wait. I got rid of the walkway there. Throw that down. Looks good to me. A lot of straight angles, but I mean, I like the belt work. I think for what we had, it was very clean. This is why I left a little gap. Looks a little cleaner. If all the belts were touching. And you can't have belts touching. That's just weird. That once we get to colored deep space belts, it's going to be incredible. You bet your ass I'm going to be color coding all of this. It's going to be so fucking cool. Okay, in this regard, let's grab the blueprint, make it finished. Boom, boom, boom. Aeroframe scaffolding, which, by the way, this design is a little sus. Aeroframe scaffold. Tiles, train stop names, create blueprint. And let's chuck it in here. Boom. I guess I'll put it up here. Whatever. Because this is like kind of intermediary product stuff, and then I realize I won't have enough space. I could put these into their own book, now that I'm thinking about it. Probably not a bad idea. Like ingot to plate or whatever for whichever one. These are all just, or molten to plate rather. Cool. Let's get out of here. Go into, oops, go into that. Press B. Actually, where the fuck do we want to put it? Might stick it on the edge here. Or maybe right above. I don't want to start expanding sideways, so I might throw it right here on the edge. In which case, let's go and... Oh, no, that's right. I can explore with the satellite. Very nice. Okay, right click and let's place this guy down. There we go. Goodbye frames. Awesome. Give it a little label. Sweet. All right, so far we have finished the barrel unloads block. We have glass done, plastic, and aeroframe scaffold. So if we look in the blueprint sandbox, we will have finished enough for the LDS, actually the good LDS. We already have green, so that's taken care of. I just have to do red. Well, we have plastic now, so we can easily do red. That's not a problem. We have glass as well, so that's already taken care of. We can basically already go forth and start doing RCUs. I just have to do battery production. And that's basically taken care of. How much of this is already set? Okay, so basically none of it. Well, except for the green circuit production so far and bricks. And this green. Okay, so next I have to do red. That's looking like that's going to be huge. More glass over here. No, it's RCU again. My bad. As for the tank, green is done. This green is done. We have to do red. And that's pretty much it. I'm missing too much. Can take care of that. And for RCUs, we have glass finished. This is green, that's done. Plastic is taken care of. Just gotta do batteries. I'm gonna take care of the glass from here as well, because we did good glass. We did the pyroflux glass. Yeah, pyroflux glass. Green circuits are done. Green circuits are done. Brick's done. Green circuit's done. Plastic's done. This is like very scattered what I'm doing here, but nice little way of for me to keep track. Plastic's done. Green circuit. Ooh, small electric motors at some point will be really nice to have. I know there's a decent number of stuff that uses it. Plus the lubed version too. The big green, which is something else. But not too bad. Slowly getting closer to having trains potentially make fucking cargo rocket sections. So I'm gonna have to do a lot of this building. I'm gonna be doing this probably off stream. And I have to actually finish the green circuit because I forgot to set up the green circuit. Yeah, let's actually just paste that down real quick. I had put down the scaffolding and then I just like never came back and properly set it up. All right. Red circuit, blue circuit, barrels. Yeah, pretty solid so far. Not too bad. Whew. Oh, we still have this empty block down here too as well. Oh, there's the autosave, and yeah, honestly, with the time it is right now, I think it's going to be a pretty good place to call it. So thank you guys very much for sticking around. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, I'll be catching you guys tomorrow on the next one. So, peace.